They say talk is cheap, but what about the dudes that be quiet in the room? You know me, pull up off the seat. I used to pull up on the strip and park under the tree in front of cousin Keith crib and then spark my weed. Whole bottle of Mo, that was my facial. Out here losing weight.
Yo, what's poppin', YouTube, Twitch gang, Twitter gang? It's your boy YMeTV, and I'm back at it again with another live stream. You already know the deal. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, I want to wish everybody a
Happy New Year.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year to everybody. You know what I'm saying? 2020, may everybody have a blessed and safe 2020. You know what I'm saying? May 2020 be everything you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we ain't getting no younger and we only as good as we are right now. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I had to cut some dead weight going into 2022, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of fake love and phony shit going on. So, you know what I'm saying? 2022, I'm focused on me and my brand and pushing my brand to the furthest I could push it, you know what I'm saying? Tired of the fake love, niggas acting like they support you and all that shit when they really don't, you know what I'm saying? Niggas want to be where you at and in your spot, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't happy with their lives. It's all good. But YouTube and YouTube niggas don't, you know what I'm saying, don't make or break me. If you don't know me personally, I don't take it personal, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm focused on what I got to do for 2022 and beyond because I'm tired of working for other people. So I'm going to do what I got to do to make sure that my financial future is set. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I got to make sure that I'm taken care of because nobody going to make sure I'm taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? These niggas out here wanted to be one way. It ain't going to be one way. You know what I'm saying? This WWE event about to come on. I'm about to watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching this Shawn Michaels documentary earlier today, man. That shit was fire. I forgot how HBK that nigga there, man. That nigga was crazy. Like, I was watching that shit. I'm like, that first DX era, that first DX run was fire, but then that second one was even fiery. How they came back older, that shit was dope. But shit, it's gonna be a lot of changes going into 2022. Only thing I've been focused on is the brand, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for one more machine to come in. Then I have all my machinery or equipment, and then I just gotta buy materials. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like I got a whole lot of ideas and shit coming. Um, like how-to videos and shit like that, like show y'all the process of making this shit and all that shit. So like without further, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get this shit popping, you know what I'm saying? Show my sons how to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm these niggas' fathers out here. But this shit crazy. Y'all niggas heard the Uncle Murder motherfucking 2021 review? That shit funny as fuck. He skated on it. That shit funny as fuck though. Oh yeah, since Roman Reigns got COVID, they motherfucking a fatal 5-way match now. But yeah, that Uncle Murder shit fire. Shouts out to my Colts. We getting Carson Wentz back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That COVID shit, you know what I'm saying? That 5-day rule, that new 5-day rule. We got Carson back. He just got announced earlier this week that he was on the list, and then it was only 5 days, so he back on. So we gonna be at full strength. Hopefully he didn't have any symptoms or anything like that. He, you know what I'm saying, ain't gonna have no setbacks. But because the Raiders always play us tough no matter what, my nigga. The Raiders play us tough every time we play them. And I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? We be winning, but them niggas play us tough. I think the last game we played them, we lost to them. Like, but them niggas play us tough every time. Even when they be ass cheeks and they don't got no talent, my nigga, they always give us a run for our money every fucking time. Like, god damn. But shit, I'm excited for 2022 after all the shit that happened in 2020. I ain't think shit could go crazier than that. 2021 was even crazier. You know what I'm saying? All the deaths and shit like that, ups and downs or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lost so many people in 2021, like family members and friends and shit like that. So cutting YouTube niggas off ain't shit, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck around with these niggas, like, but shit, man, that shit crazy. 2022 be blessed for not just me, but for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody watching, everybody who showed that real love and support to the channel, you know what I'm saying? Because the fake and phony shit is done with me, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck your brand, my nigga. It's all about why me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Glad the fake and phony shit got exposed, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not taking no snake shit into 2022. That's a fact. What's good, no? So I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? It's the first day of the year, you know what I'm saying? Got to put every foot forward, you know what I'm saying, to strive for greatness. You know what I'm saying? 2022 is literally why me. Everything is going to be what you make it. You know what I'm saying? So just know you got to go out there and get it on your own. Nobody ain't going to give you shit. You know what I'm saying? I always was a team player, but the hate and shit like that, I don't like that hateration and holleration and this dancery. You know what I'm saying? That's why you just got to put niggas in their place sometime and let them know. You know what I'm saying? But shit, they doing this recap of 2021 on this WWE network. This shit funny as fuck. I'm just trying to see this motherfucking day one shit. This shit they keep on talking about how crazy it's supposed to be because all these COVID cases and all that shit. Yo, the Miz really started off on the real world and shit like that before he became a wrestler and all that shit. Like niggas don't even remember that. I'm trying to see this motherfucking. Yo, the Miz beating the dog shit out that nigga Edge. They really make this nigga Miz a superstar in WWE. That shit crazy. But man, I'm excited for tomorrow, man. This football game, man. We win that game, we a lock for the playoffs no matter what. After starting 0-3 and 1-4, you know what I'm saying? Never folded, you know what I'm saying? Stay stuck with my team no matter what. No matter what the haters and the doubters say, you know what I'm saying? I stuck with my team, you know what I'm saying? I showed up every week, talk shit, win, lose, or draw. But you ain't supposed to talk shit if your team lose. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm gonna talk my shit regardless. AEW, man. Yeah, AEW about to be crazy this upcoming year. You know what I'm saying? They about to they ain't doing nothing but picking up all the rosters, the roster slots that the WWE dropping, but AEW bringing back that motherfucking them late 2000s, them early 2000s, late 2000s feels like no cap. I like that AEW shit. That AEW shit fire. Oh shit, they dropped a bucket on this nigga. That's crazy. But man, I've been watching Power. I watched all 6 seasons of the first original Power shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit been taking notes and shit like that. I was taking notes for a while with this StreamYard shit with these cornball ass niggas and shit like that. But looking at my notes and watching Power, I'm looking like, yo, this shit crazy. When you your own man, you your own man. What you make it is what you make it, nigga. I did all this shit on my own, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Want to be my own business owner, nigga? Guess what I did, nigga? Invested in myself, nigga. Niggas ain't happy with their life because they shit ain't going where it's going. Niggas could have been, should have been athletes and shit like that. Fuck out of here, nigga. This nigga Miz be talking that shit. But damn, I can't believe it's the second to last game of the season tomorrow for the NFL. Be that shit crazy. Like this motherfucking year flew by. This NFL season flew by. It was just September. Here it is, January. Y'all niggas gotta see that motherfucking. Y'all gotta listen to that motherfucking Uncle Murder 2022 year 2021 rapper. That shit funny as fuck. And he was spitting some shit though. It's funny, but he was spitting some shit. Like no cap. That nigga was talking some shit. No, how you still on season one, bro? I watched all 6 seasons in the last 4 days. I don't know how you still on season one. Like I been watching that shit crazy. Them niggas is crazy on that shit. Tommy and Ghost. And then I can't wait for that new episode to drop tonight for the motherfucking Power Book 2 with Tariq. That shit about to be crazy. After that 2 week hiatus. I'm trying to see what this shit looking like after that nigga went to jail. I really can't believe this nigga knows that he was still in the first season. Like, it's only 8 episodes. He watched like 3 of them shit that first night. But we gonna see what Tariq do, my nigga. That nigga done got locked. What we got on for basketball? I know they got bowl games on like the Sugar Bowl or some shit. Yeah. King Booker and his bitch. If you like Tommy and Ghost relationship, man, this shit gonna get crazier. You gonna see how crazy that shit get. Them niggas be pushing boundaries like a motherfucker. Friendship boundaries and shit. That shit crazy. Them niggas be on some crazy shit. But yo, that shit real. Let's see. So we need just a win and we in the playoffs no matter what. And I believe we can get that, you know what I'm saying? Our defense strong. Play hard, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. They gonna keep shit righteous. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that they often the Oakland Raiders offense that high power like that anyway. So I don't think they gonna, especially after Henry Ruggs shit. I don't think they power that offense that high power anyway. So I don't think the defense got too much to worry about. You know what I'm saying? But we need that offense to put up them points. We need JT to run that thing at least 25, 30 times. Have Carson pass that bitch no more than 25 times. Niggas say he a game manager, but he ain't a game manager. Like, you see that how he won the game for us last Saturday on Christmas. Nigga made some hella throws with the fucked up offensive line and all that. But we should be at full strength tomorrow. Besides Julian, like everybody should be back. You know what I'm saying? We got Sendejo back. We got Kari back. You know what I'm saying? So Carson gonna play. We gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? Man, somebody got robbed this morning, man. I'm coming back from a party last night, man. I come in the motherfucking complex, man. It's mad police, man. Some nigga got robbed trying to go into his crib last night. Gun butted the shit out that nigga, man. That shit crazy. Caught that nigga as soon as he got out of his car. I'm like, what the fuck? Seen that nigga today trying to go to the mailbox. Man, that nigga had a big ass bandage all like across like half of his face, nigga. I'm talking about like a bandage, like headgear almost, man. I said, damn. That shit crazy. It's that time of the year, nigga. They don't give a fuck, nigga. These people out here trying to get it, boy, by any means necessary. Fuck wrong with you? If you got it, I'm trying to get it. If I ain't got it, especially when niggas ain't got nothing else better to do, you know what I'm saying? Besides do goofy shit like that. Like, no cap. Fuck wrong with niggas. What's going on with this football game? ESPN. Oh, but I did this motherfucking this intro. Somebody hit me up and I did an intro for him. That shit was funny. Like the pictures this nigga sent me that he wanted to motherfucking have in the intro. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck wrong with you, my nigga? And then a song the nigga wanted, like, yo, dog, your shit ain't gonna get clear, nigga. That motherfucking song, your shit, your motherfucking video gonna get flagged every time you motherfucking try to make a video with that shit. You gotta get original music, nigga, and get permission for that shit. Niggas is wildin'. This vinyl cutter though, this shit crazy. This cutting machine is so fire, man. I can't wait to get this last piece of equipment so I could just start putting shit together. Like, I can't wait. Shit gonna be fire. Doing it on my own. Ain't waiting for nobody to do shit for me. Ain't waiting for nobody to give me a handout. None of that shit. Fuck out of here. I'm a grown ass man, nigga. Wait for the next nigga to do something for you so you can get something done. Fuck out of here, nigga. Dude, get the shit done yourself, nigga. Get off your fucking shoulders, nigga. Damn, Ohio State losing to Utah. That might be interesting. They down 2 touchdowns. So shit. Let me see how that look. Let's see what these basketball games hit in the photo. The Pelicans been playing teams tough, man, low key. Chicago versus Washington, that might be the game for the night. Besides that, Golden State versus Utah. Denver should smoke Houston. The Nets should smoke the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that Chicago versus Washington game might be the game of the night. Chicago losing right now, 16-11, 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Yeah, so I'm going to turn that game on. Let's see. That shit crazy watching that Shawn Michaels shit earlier today though. Like seeing like how old he is. Like man, that shit crazy. That man had to the shit he had to do to even walk around to get through his day, my nigga, in the morning. Shit crazy. Man spent like 2 hours just getting his back right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just so he could man woke up at like 6 o'clock, not even 6 o'clock, like 4 o'clock in the morning, just so he can start moving around by 6 o'clock. That shit crazy. I forgot how classic that motherfucking Shawn Michaels promo when before he fought Hulk Hogan was, especially when it was in Canada. That shit was funny. That nigga said, "Oh Canada, I hate this place. I'm gonna kick Hogan in his face." That nigga funny as fuck. Shawn Michaels. To do Twitch, no, you don't need a laptop. Only thing you need is just honestly, you just gotta get the PlayStation 4 camera for your PlayStation, and then download the Twitch app to your PlayStation 4. Salute, Allison. You know what I'm saying? Like but that's all you need is just the PlayStation camera. You get that PlayStation camera, and you be straight. Salute, Miss Mima. Um, download Twitch and get your PlayStation camera. It's like $50. You can get one of them shits probably used for like 20 something dollars, 25, $30. Hulk Hogan, I ain't never like Hulk Hogan either. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was overrated as fuck in my eyes. But I ain't lived to see his heyday in like the 80s and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I thought when he came back with that new NWO shit when he was like the black and white and then he had like the black and white beard and shit, man, that nigga was a bird. Like man. And he racist. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Nigga said to Booker T, if I'm gonna be a nigga, at least I'm gonna be a good nigga. Fuck out of here, Hulk. Fuck wrong with that nigga. That nigga Hulk Hogan wildin' talking about if I'm gonna be a nigga, at least I'm a good nigga. Fuck out of here, Hulk. Yo, this WWE shit is funny though. Like nowadays, like this shit crazy. Like the antics, like that shit and the gimmicks, like that shit is trash. Now that you're a grown up and you can understand, like yo, my nigga, this shit is some of this shit be racist, my nigga. My day was gravy. Can't complain at all. Got everything together that I needed. You know what I'm saying? Dog sitting. This nigga fucking I don't know what this nigga 18 years. This motherfucking toy poodle 18 years old. Dog sitting. This nigga blind as a bitch, just walking around the house, just bumping into shit, just knocking shit over and shit like that, nigga. Hitting chairs, corners of motherfucking bookshelves, hitting corners, just trying to turn a corner, nigga, just running into doors and shit like that. Blind ass dog, you know what I'm saying? Gotta take this nigga outside every 2 hours. Nigga bladder, probably. Man, man, they bring back that feeling from like 299 to like 09, 99 to 09 feeling. Oh my god, man, wrestling used to be that nigga. I was at Morrisville in college still watching that shit. And then I started peeping shit. I'm like, Happy New Year. I started peeping shit like they'll do shit like The Rock. The Rock will come back every once in a blue moon to promote a movie or some shit like that. Fuck out of here, Rock. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, you know that nigga about to wrestle for the championship, but he not about to win it because he not gonna stick around. So why the fuck y'all even letting this nigga come back? You know what I'm saying? Just to promote the movie and shit like that. I guess that shit got tired and played out. Monday Night Raw was crazy. Raw is war. That shit was a wave. And then with me having WWE Network, I get all them pay-per-views for free, nigga. I'm waiting for this shit to start now, man. This shit taking forever. This nigga JBL, nigga started calling me Bradshaw in motherfucking high school because of that nigga JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield. The Acolyte Protection Agency. That shit used to be funny. That was like the first shit I ever looked up online was wrestling shit. When that fucking internet first came out and shit like that, that's the first thing I ever went on WWF.com and shit like that. Then one day that shit went from WWF.com to some some wildlife shit, nigga. Yo, whatever happened to that nigga Seth Rollins? I remember they was pushing that nigga for a while. I think used to be in the commercials and all that shit. The Rock the cheat code though, the Rock the cheat code to all that shit, my nigga. Everybody trying to motherfucking be a wrestler and trying to go into acting and shit like that, but everybody not the Rock, my nigga. John Cena movies be horrible. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them shits be trash, especially them WWE movies they produced back in them 2000s, like late 2000s. Them niggas like the Marine, 7 Rounds or some shit like that. Man, them movies horrible. But as a teenager, I was entertained watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, but them shits is trash. Like, damn, that shit crazy. Batista, the next, like, you know what I'm saying? He the only one that, like, that Guardians of the Galaxy shit saved that nigga career. Cause, like, that nigga got that Marvel shit. He straight. You know what I'm saying? The Rock, just the franchise itself, you know what I'm saying? Like, beside having that Fast and the Furious shit. But, like, any movie The Rock, and you know that shit gonna be a box office. Cause that nigga play that one role. Superhero, action hero. Can't wait to see that shit. Black Adam shit. That Black Adam shit gonna be crazy when that drop. The Rock has a superhero. You know that shit gonna go stupid. But I don't. You know that shit about to go stupid. Yo, I still ain't see Shazam. I gotta watch that shit. Ain't that the shit when the kid be say Shazam or some shit, and then he turn into like a grown ass man, like that's a superhero and shit like that. That ain't him and Black Adam in the same universe. Yeah, I know, but I ain't never see that movie because the actor dude they had to play Shazam. I don't know. He ain't look like, you know what I'm saying, a superhero type of nigga. The nigga look like a rom com nigga. They got them Shazam shits on that HBO Max shit, them cartoons though, and Black Adam. The motherfucking trailer, that little sneak peek that The Rock gave niggas a couple months ago for that shit was fire. A nigga caught the nigga hand, turned that nigga into dust, evaporated that nigga damn near. What's got the 7? What's good, Oaktown? They said Black Adam not really a villain or nothing like that. It's like that shit crazy. I don't know. They said he like Killmonger or some shit. Like he like the Killmonger of the DC or whatever you want to call that shit. Like he not good, but he not bad, but you know what I'm saying, he not fighting for nothing. Like he not fighting for nothing, I guess, or what I'm saying. I don't know that shit, but I can't wait for that shit to drop. The Rock gonna body that shit. How long that shit took? Oh, how long your DoorDash took? Man, I can't wait to see how they bring him back into the motherfucking Black Panther shit. I want to know. Like, you know what I'm saying, since Shuri acting up and shit like that. Man, if you watch Spider Man, make sure you get you a large drink. Don't drink too fast before you start watching the movie. Before them previews come on, you know them previews gonna be about 30 minutes. So don't make sure you don't drink too much. 45 minutes and ain't no traffic. God damn, I'd have been sick. Nigga, food cold as a bitch. But make sure you don't drink too much because you know what I'm saying. That shit 2.5 hours, damn near two, almost three and a two and a quarter, 3/4. That shit 2 hours and 38 minutes. So be prepared. They stretched the shit out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the shit could have, you know what I'm saying, was like filler that they could have did without, but they still put it in there. Yo, this nigga really blind in this shit, just bumping in this shit. Like, yo, I'm about to just put this nigga in a room. She said it's hard for this nigga to see, man. I got damn near every light under my house for this nigga to walk around and see. This nigga still can't see nothing. Yeah, Captain Marvel was drawn out too. That shit was long as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, that shit was long as a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I don't got a blind dog. It's my sister dog. I'm just dog sitting while she out of state. You know what I'm saying? That nigga know where that food at and that motherfucking water bowl at though. Oh, they got my nigga Pat McAfee hosting this bitch. Oh yeah, it's about to be lit. A fatal 5-way match. Seth, what's that? Who that fuck that say? I can't even see. Big E, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley. Bro, Sheamus still fucking wrestle. His pale ass nigga still fucking wrestle. This nigga, man. It be mad wrestlers dying too, man. That motherfuckers don't even be knowing about, man. Mad wrestlers be dying every year, and you don't even know they've died. Nah, this dog old as fuck though. This dog 18 years old. I think this nigga need to go outside. This nigga keep walking to the door. I just took this nigga out. Man, I forgot which WrestleMania that was, but that one with what's his face? Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle. Man, that I don't know what Bleach is. I don't watch anime. I don't fuck with anime. I don't know what that shit is. So I wouldn't be able to tell you about it. Sekiro. Cesaro. But shit. It's not even 8 o'clock. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, this shit just like the others. Yo, that nigga Sheamus fell off like that. That nigga's the undercard. That's crazy, B. I don't know what WrestleMania that was. It was like WrestleMania 20 something. I don't know, but that shit was fire. I think that might be my favorite match ever. Like that I seen. Them niggas left it all on the line that night. Both of them niggas went crazy. I know that Omarion and that motherfucker dancing, boy. God damn, I don't see a mask in sight, nigga. That Marion dancing in that motherfucking arena. It's gotta be. That shit in that bitch just touch, touch. Make sure you go to the bathroom. Make sure you don't sip your drink too fast. Make sure you don't eat your popcorn too fast, cause you gonna be. Don't eat whatever you got. Don't eat your snacks too fast. Make sure you eat them shits in moderation. You gonna be there for damn near 3 hours. Man, we was watching that Spider-Man shit, man. The little kid sitting next to me, nigga wasn't even halfway through the movie, man. The nigga told his dad, "I already ate all my M&Ms." That shit was funny as fuck. What's good, Worm? Happy New Year. Like, damn, this nigga Sheamus fell off crazy. That nigga, the undercard. I remember they tried to have that nigga be the WWE champion shit. Your Bulls, your Bulls coming back or not on that in that game? Worm was popping with that game. You know what I'm saying? Niggas losing to the Wizards right now. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna spoil the movie for nobody and shit, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna have a we gonna have a talk about that shit one of these days. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to spoil the movie for niggas because I know it's hard for niggas to see that shit right now. Oh yeah, and that first elimination chamber match too. That shit was crazy. Shawn Michaels got the belt. Yeah, that shit was fire. Triple H, I don't know how the fuck he that nigga there, man. That nigga's the ultimate professional with that shit. That nigga almost died in that motherfucking match. Nigga leaned on his throat. Like, what the fuck? That nigga finished the match and all that shit. That nigga Triple H is a beast. That nigga. My boy Pat McAfee really out here hosting the motherfucking pay per view. I thought that nigga was just on NXT. That boy getting that bread. That nigga Cool's missing free throws. He gonna keep y'all in the game, worm? Mm. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I used to hate Triple H as a kid growing up, you know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I had to put respect on that nigga name, man. Triple H, man. That nigga used to piss me the fuck off, man. He seemed like that nigga used to be acting like that nigga used to be on some like dirty type shit, nigga doing them cheap shots and shit like that, low blows and shit like that nigga Triple H, man. Then he be playing possum, catching niggas slipping, hit them niggas with that high ass knee off the ropes. Man, that nigga Triple H was a beast, man. Gotta give him his credit. The cerebral assassin. Remember niggas used to slide that motherfucking sledgehammer to that nigga, man. That shit used to be crazy. That nigga that sledgehammer is a dub, nigga. You already thought that nigga Triple H was unbeatable just by himself, and then you nigga get the sledgehammer, that nigga turned into Thanos. Yeah, man. And then when them niggas, oh man, don't talk about Ric Flair. I remember when him, Triple H, and Ric Flair and Randy Orton and motherfucking Batista Evolution, man, that shit used to have me tight too. Them motherfuckers was beating the shit out of everybody, my nigga. Them niggas had a baby face Randy Orton. Ric Flair wasn't doing shit besides, you know what I'm saying, showing up, getting an A on a project, barely doing anything and shit like that. Ric Flair was out there barely doing anything, niggas still winning matches and shit like that. Had a young ass Batista. That motherfucker there, I thought that nigga was gonna be the next Brock Lesnar. That nigga Batista was a beast. That Batista bomb used to go crazy. That's the reason why I'm like, I can see why Randy Orton is good as he is, not just because of his family, but the niggas that he been around. That nigga be playing that possum shit well, nigga. He be killing niggas with that shit. Next thing you know, he RKO your goofy ass. Who had too many behind the ring issues? Oh yeah, Batista used to go crazy. I even like this intro, how that nigga used to come on and then used to do the little gun shit. That shit was Batista was underrated. You know what I'm saying? Because he was holding down SmackDown for at a point in time. He was holding down SmackDown when they started doing that SmackDown versus Raw shit. That nigga was holding down SmackDown for a minute. Yeah, Randy Orton, man, that nigga was crazy, B. When them niggas was the motherfucking when they was Evolution, them niggas had me heated. But Randy Orton, when he got on his own, I had no choice but to respect it because that nigga was a beast out the gate. What kind of gay ass move was that? This nigga grabbed this man by his legs, picked him up, and started swinging him like Ring Around a Rosie. Man. What the fuck is they doing in wrestling now? Teddy Long was that nigga, man. Teddy Long was that nigga, man. I used to fuck with Teddy Long. I wonder what made them do that SmackDown versus Raw draft shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, and WWE on the rights, got the on some shit with the UFC. Like, them niggas got the entertain. I don't know what them niggas got. Oh my god, this nigga Shane's about to kill this nigga. I know this shit fake, but I know that shit really had to hurt, bro. There's no way this nigga just fell on top of him like that, and that shit he ain't feel nothing. Yeah, Vince McMahon a genius for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew what he was doing. He maximized it. He maximized the market with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Two different belts, two different shows. Like, remember watching Sunday Night Heat and shit like that, man. Sunday Night Heat used to be that fire. Like the upcoming niggas and shit like that. And sometimes you'll fuck around and have a star on that shit. Like, oh shit, nigga. If you ain't motherfucking watch it, you ain't catching. Yeah, man. Sunday Night Heat used to be fire, man. Like, and then like them old niggas that used to be like the old star. That's how they started doing too. They started using it for young talent and like the old talent that was about to be out of the WWE and shit like that. They started putting them on that shit. So like you can see one of your favorite wrestlers like that, like one of them old heads or one of them niggas that's not that good. You fuck around, catch that nigga on that shit before the pay per view. Cause my mom was not copying any motherfucking pay per views. It's good, Reg. Happy New Year. But my mom was not copying any pay per views. Said, nigga, you lucky you got cable. You better watch this free shit. You'll see the results tomorrow. Or you can go on WWE.com, WWF.com. Niggas watching 15-second clips of the match and breaking it, man, just highlights, man. That shit used to suck, nigga. Then my friend, yo, how the fuck you a WWE fan? You can't even watch the pay per view, nigga. My mom ain't paying that motherfucking $80 for no fucking pay per view, boy. Nigga, I got motherfucking Monday Night Raw. Fuck that. Thursday Night SmackDown. Man, my mom was not copping no pay-per-views. Remember that shit that Owen Hart died at? Niggas came to school talking about that shit. Kevin Owens, that's who it is. How they went about starting SmackDown is crazy. Like The Rock a genius. Like the Rock get paid just because of that name. That nigga crazy. That nigga didn't let Vince McMahon buy that name completely. That nigga got it like he get paid every time every SmackDown, every Thursday, Friday night SmackDown, nigga, The Rock get paid for that shit. Sami Zayn. Yo, these chicks on wrestling these days, these bitches be brolic, nigga. Fuck out of here. The chicks, they used to be sexy when I was growing up. They wasn't all brolic and shit like that. What the fuck wrong with these chicks? Man, these chicks brolic as fuck. These bitches out here bench pressing. Don't tell me the Migos performing at motherfucking WWE events and shit. I remember when China was looking like how these chicks look right now. Niggas used to talk that shit about her, like, yo, she like a dude. This shit is normal now. You know what I'm saying? You got to give China her roses then. I forgot who put that cup on and broke her forearm, nigga. She tried to low blow that nigga. Nigga had that cup on and she tried to low blow that nigga and she broke her fucking forearm. Yeah. In the 90s, it was all about the sex appeal, I guess, with the female wrestlers. Nowadays, I seen some black wrestler, some black girl on Twitter the other day. She was fine. And she wasn't all like all stout and brolic and shit like that. She wasn't all cut the fuck up and all that. She still had like her like womanly figure, like and feminine traits and shit like that. She was looking good as fuck. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I forgot her name. Yeah, I remember this nigga Seth Rollins. They was pushing the fuck out of this nigga. That nigga Bobby Lashley, man, he ain't never paying out either though. Like that nigga, he overrated like a bitch. That nigga ain't never pay. Didn't that nigga go to UFC or some shit? He went to one of them shit. He went to somewhere. I don't know. That nigga ain't paying out in that shit either. Then he came back to motherfucking wrestling. Nigga went to MMA or some shit like that. Yeah. Back then it was all about for the females. I guess it was sex appeal and all that shit. I don't know if it wasn't about because like the technical skills. I'm guessing it wasn't as crazy as they are today. I'm guessing because this female match I seen, them bitches high flying and everything. Them bitches like slamming each other crazy. Like back in the day, it wasn't all crazy like that. Bobby Lashley overrated like a motherfucker. I seen they gave Big E the title for a couple of weeks or some shit like that. Yo, I thought Bobby Lashley was gonna be that nigga when he came in when we was younger. Man, I thought he was gonna be that nigga. He was like the Black Brock Lesnar. I was like, oh shit, this nigga about to be smoking shit. Nah, this nigga wasn't even. Big E deserved all his flowers, my nigga. That nigga there, boy, he been putting that work in. One of my friends has said Undertaker is motherfucking overrated. Man, the nigga didn't have no proof. That nigga, none of his shit he was staying was sticking, my nigga. Bro said he overrated. Like Vince McMahon let that nigga stay undefeated for like 20 years, my nigga. Like just to have him lose the way he lost. Like nigga, you can't be hating on that nigga Taker, my nigga. That nigga scared the shit out of me as a kid, nigga, when we was at that motherfucking live event, nigga. That whole motherfucking arena got pitch black, nigga. That shit was dark as a bitch, nigga. And the next thing you know, you heard that dung, dung. The next thing you know, the fucking light appeared in the ring, and he was just in the ring. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought that nigga was. Then he fought Kane, nigga. And that nigga Kane hit them pyrotechnics when he put his hands down, nigga. We was so close, nigga. We felt the pyrotechnic heat, nigga. That first row, we was right there, nigga. Best seats in the house. This COVID shit, though, you know what I'm saying? Oh, some niggas got masks on. I wouldn't go to no WWE event. I felt some type of way going to see Spider Man at full ass theater, nigga. I'm saying they're like, nigga, this how the shit spread it in the outbreak. Taker was fire. Taker was that nigga, man. You gotta give him his credit. What's good, Allison?
Nothing, smoking.
Facts.
I can't believe someone told you the Undertaker was underrated.
Nah, overrated.
Oh, overrated. Oh, either which way. If someone would have said he was overrated, I wouldn't. They're not my friend no more.
Man, the nigga shit didn't even stick to the wall. Like I'm like, yo, bro, like your argument that you got is just that nigga was talking about he's overrated because they let him stay undefeated for like 20 or whatever at WrestleMania. Like, bro,
Wasn't no one beating his ass? Triple H didn't even beat his ass barely. He only beat his ass because he was old as fuck. And I love Triple H. So
and that's the reason why he said that shit too, because he a Triple H fan. He like, that nigga overrated, and we even nigga retired that nigga. Like nigga,
man, I'm a
fuck out of
Triple
here,
H
nigga.
fan, but I'm gonna still give somebody where their credit's due. That was that. Man, I'm getting old. Someone need to whoop my ass so I can go retire and die.
I thought they was gonna let Brock do that shit.
Man, they let Brock do everything. I can't stand Brock Lesnar. He to me is so overrated. I can't stand him. Like what really irritated me about him was when they had him beef with my man Goldberg. I'll never forget. My ex put on this match and said, "Your boy getting beat by Brock." I said, "He ain't getting beat. I'm pretty sure if I picked your big ass up and just started knocking the wind out of you for 10 minutes, my ass gonna want to stay down."
Yeah. This nigga Brock Lesnar is unrecognizable right now. This bitch got a ponytail. This nigga wildin'.
Oh yeah.
This bitch
I
got a
can't.
ponytail. This nigga wildin'.
He's got the man bun.
Yeah, man, this nigga got a whole ponytail in his head with a beard. These niggas wildin', man.
I used to love clowning the wrestlers that used to come out of back in the day, like in '04. Like Eminem used to be my favorite. Like I used to do the T-Pain boots with the fur beat because they used to come out with fur coats, but with the belt buckle that all the bitches used to wear in middle school, where it had like the scrolling name, like
Oh,
Miss
the
Lady
LCD
some
shit.
shit.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
LCD shit.
and fucking they would have them on the coats, and I was like, look at these motherfuckers coming out with the fucking coats with the fur. They need to go sit somewhere. What's
Brock,
his name though?
Brock
Nitro, John
02.
Morrison. He's a beast though.
My nigga No said Brock back in 02 through 04 was solid.
I mean, Brock doesn't suck. I just think he's just like, I don't really care. Kind of one of those like, eh.
That nigga was a cheat code in motherfucking SmackDown. Shut your mouth, my nigga. That nigga was a motherfucking cheat code, and just that nigga was man. What is it? It was another one. I don't think it's Bring the Pain. What the fuck was that one? The
What's
one that
that
he had a
old one that people used to be on? Tough Enough was good. Isn't that where the Miz came from? Tough Enough. He won that shit. One of them.
yeah, but he originally started out on motherfucking road the railroad or some shit.
Oh, real.
Road.
Oh yeah, I know that shit. My ass is always watching the real shit. I used to want him to be on the challenges so bad. Like, someone get the fucking Miz on here, please.
That nigga,
Them.
he finesse niggas. He got there. He is a finesser. That nigga finesse MTV,
I loved
WWE.
him, yo. He is a good entrepreneur when it comes to making money for himself.
That nigga was finesser. The Miz, the finesser.
I'm not gonna lie. When he first came out in wrestling, they had him so bad. He
Horny.
came
Yeah,
out in them fucking black faux hawk tumblesome. Hoorah! Like, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere and come back out in a year.
big facts.
When he
I'm
came
like,
back though, I was like, yo, he did work out. I was like, damn, okay, you definitely came back to, you ain't playing now. Now nothing's funny. Now you want to beat some ass.
cause he didn't seem like that type on like.
Cause he's funny. He seemed like he was gonna be like the next what's that idiot name I used to want? I swear I wished he would come near me. Was Carlito when he would bite the apple and spit. Ugh.
I fucking hated that nigga. Oh my
I used
god.
to say he had a fro like Naps from Roll Bouncer. Like, he, when you brush it sound like him biting his own apple.
Nah, that nigga used to remind me of Zero nigga from motherfucking Holes nigga. Carlito used to remind me of him. I'm like, man, they don't get this
Nah, don't
nigga
play
Zero out
Zero
of here.
like that. I
My
think
nigga,
the dude that played Zero actually, like,
he be
in the
on
later came in there.
he be on he be on that all deaf digital shit, them great taste and shit like that. Khalil,
Yeah, yeah, he's
yeah,
funny. He's mad
yeah.
chill. I love watching them great taste shit. Yo, my favorite one is the biscuits. Tony took the water from Kevin. He said, "You can do it, Kev." He knew that Popeye's biscuit was dry.
Nah, nigga, that motherfucking nugget shit, nigga. That
And
nigga
this-
Tahir ate that motherfucking paper
with
towel
the sauce.
instead of eating the motherfucking nugget from motherfucking Jack in the Box. That nigga said they
He
give
ate
you
the paper
1,000 nuggets.
bag.
Yeah, he said cause the ranch is that good. Nigga, fuck out of here. Nigga said them tenders. He said them motherfucking nuggets trash. You ate a piece of napkin instead of the tender, my nigga.
Now,
Like
what
that
was
nigga
the
wild.
other one? Two is
Best chicken.
shit.
And
Nah,
that nigga
was the
said KFC had his. He said Colonel Sanders had his slaves around him, but they just zoomed in really close on him.
the juice where someone had Tampico and they were like, you know, you chewing that shit right now. That
Oh yeah,
shit
Tampico
was.
trash. I don't know
I
how
say
niggas
that
drank
shit.
that shit.
I say that shit every time I go to the store. Like, get a jug of Tampico. I want to chew
That
my
shit
juice for
always in
breakfast.
stock, nigga. I don't never see that shit out of stock. That shit always full, nigga.
You know that shit's trash when a fucking pandemic hit and that shit's still. People would rather suffer than drink that shit.
Nah, I ain't drinking no goddamn Tampico. If I'm down and out like that, damn, that shit like a motherfucking a Sunny D smoothie, damn near. Fuck out of here.
I'd rather try to eat soup with a fork.
That shit crazy.
Like,
Hell nah.
that shit's super sweet too. Be making the back of your jaw by your ears clench and shit.
Mm.
I
I had
bought
that
that
shit
shit
one.
one time, yo. That shit. I
Me
said,
too. I had that shit one time, nigga. I ain't even finished the thing. My
I
homeboy's like,
shut
yo,
that
you
shit
like
clean
Tan
out.
Pico? I was like, fuck no, nigga. You could take that shit home. He's like, you drink Tan Pico? I was like, fuck no, nigga. You could take that shit to the crib with you, nigga. I'm straight on that shit, nigga. That shit nasty.
There's not enough water in the world to water it down.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I see why they
That's
sell
like
that shit for
the
$2.99. You get a thousand gallons for $2, nigga. Fuck out of here. Bullshit
that's like
ass
the
shit.
natty daddy of juices.
That shit there, boy. They killing niggas with that shit for real. I see
That
why
shit's
that shit's so
gross.
cheap.
That shit's gross.
That shit
I'd rather
literally
go
a
back to
Disney
drinking
movie.
juicy juice out the can.
I like orange juice with pulp and shit, but that shit there is different.
Yeah, for real. That's. I don't have to chew my pulp. That shit slides down with the juice.
That nigga no said, hell nah, y'all tripping. Tampico good as fuck. Hell
Oh
nah,
man, he
nigga.
had the struggle of life if he thinks that shit is good.
Hell nah, nigga. Nigga, I'll
I
go to
wouldn't
the
even.
store
Mm-mm.
and I'll get the off-brand Simply Orange, Minute Maid, all that shit. I drink all that shit over that. Nigga, I drink Tipton Farms over that motherfucking Tampico.
I'd rather have Cottonmouth than drink that
Tampico?
shit.
Oh man.
That shit gross. Shit. That shit, I can feel that shit now in the back of my throat.
I tried that shit. I had one cup of that shit, and I ain't even finished the
For
cup,
real.
nigga. I was like, fuck
I think
that.
I tried like some
$2.99. You
mango
talking?
peach one shit, and I was like, ah.
I had the original, nigga. I was like, yeah, let me just try the original. I ain't gonna get fancy because I ain't never had this shit before, and I heard about it. I was like, I ain't gonna go fancy, so I'm just go ahead and get the original orange. Man, that shit was horrible. Fuck that.
That shit, that orange one tastes like dang.
I like Tang. Tang good.
Ah,
Tang good. Capri Suns. Oh, nah, I can't drink Capri Sun no more. Them shits taste different.
them
Them
shit
shits
make my
be.
stomach hurt.
Them shit. Yeah, them shits don't taste the same no more. That's from a kid, nigga. I feel like I'm about to throw up after I drink a couple Capri Suns because you can't just drink one. Them shit so little. You got to drink at least two or three of them as a grown man.
Man,
Nigga,
ain't
that
no
shit had my
drinking that.
stomach.
You squeeze that shit till it pops, and then that shit's gone. Next, on to the next one. People don't even use the straw. They used to just bite that little asshole and squeeze it.
Like them high C's, them little high C punches, like them little punches in the oranges. Man,
I remember
nigga
my
need a
old
whole. So you got to
elementary
drink a whole
school.
6 pack of them shits. You got to buy a whole 6 pack of them shits to get your drink to fill up a cup and shit like that as a grown up. That's why them shits
Man,
make
my
you big.
my old elementary school used to have them juice boxes, them sips. Shits were terrible.
Nah, I remember the Mondos.
Those aren't that bad.
Nah, them shit syrup, boy.
I used to like those. What is it? The Mystic drinks. Like they had this
Oh
blue
yeah,
raspberry Mystic
we got them
one.
shits down here. We got every corner store got them like them shits on deck, nigga. Them shits 99 cent
Man, my
glass
old
bottle.
landlord used to keep those in his bodega right by my studio. When I tell you I'll get the munchies, be like, yo, put this on my tab. He'd be like, take the whole case for $5 right now. What? Done.
That that motherfucking
I'll
peach,
buy that shit in bulk.
that blueberry paradise shit. That shit fire. That
I
grape
don't like
punch.
that blueberry one.
Nah,
That's
that
just too
blueberry shit hit.
sweet.
Nah, that
I
shit
like
hit.
those tropical twisters. That
Gotta get
pineapple one.
gotta get that shit cold as fuck. Oh, them Twister shits fire too. Them Twister drinks be fire too.
Them pineapple ones are good as hell.
Tropicana Twister.
Hmm
Ain't he
I
Seth
miss
Rollins'
those.
cousin?
Huh?
I mean, what's this nigga name? The fuck, not Seth Rollins. What the fuck is that nigga name? Oh man,
What pay-per-view are you watching?
Day One.
Huh?
Day One.
Hey, I don't know what the fuck that is. That's some new shit.
Yeah, it's a new pay per view they made for today, for the
No,
first day of the year.
I don't know. I used to, man, the pay-per-views I used to want to watch would be they did have a New Year's Revolution one. They used to have Armageddon, No Way Out.
Survivor
Um,
Series,
oh, Survivor Series
SummerSlam.
used to be my favorite, and
I used to like
Judgment
playing.
Day.
I used to love playing that Armageddon set arena when you played on the game. That
Big
Armageddon
facts.
shit
That
be
was like the
fire,
best one. Anytime I said choose the arena, Armageddon.
especially with the little fire shit, and then you go to Hell in a Cell, nigga. Oh man, that shit used to be. They used to have a little fucking shit on the side, like the little panels and shit like that, where they had like the little flames and shit like that. You used to slam a nigga off the fucking off the Hell in a Cell, look like they going to hell or some shit for real.
Hmm
And that shit was fire.
I used to like those old like what was it? They used to have the street fight matches where you could see like trash cans outside the ring, or the buried alive where it was like all the dirt out there. Or the, what was it?
Yo,
Undertaker used to have the closed casket matches where he fucked up Mark Henry's big ass and Randy Orton in those
that man,
casket matches.
my man Oak said Royal Rumble matches. I ain't never win a Royal Rumble. All them years I've been playing them wrestling game, I ain't never win a Royal Rumble.
Nope, them computers used to cheat.
That shit used to be crazy, especially in
I
the
think the
N64.
last, oh yeah, the N64. That was probably the last game I ever played, a wrestling game. I was the N64. I just lied. I played one on the PlayStation 2 because I used to like making entrances and shit.
I also like how they don't give you the control over one superstar and like you get to like be a story mode like with him, like how they used to
Oh
back in the
yeah,
day. That shit was
oh
fire.
yeah. That used to be my. I used to play that on my GameCube. It was one where you was. I used to get mad because even if I played with a female character, I used to always have to date Stacey Dash. Like they made her a whole whore in the video game. Like, yo, this shit is funny. That broad would bend over in the ring like, yeah, this shit funny. His computer getting fucking lit.
Man, the rock songs they did for the pay-per-views in the 2000s will have you hyped for the pay-per-view.
Oh, big facts. I used to download them shits off of FrostWire all the time in high school and put them on my iPod. I
I
used to
remember them
have
niggas had that
mad
rap
those.
album. I remember they made that rap album with Rey Mysterio and all them on that shit, nigga. I said, oh nah, the WWE
Yeah,
tripping.
no. That was a good one. That was, I remember that. That was just all the ones that had real artists, actual songs. Like the, what was it, Booyaka Booyaka shit for Rey Mysterio was sung by 3 6 Mafia.
Nah, I'm
And
talking about it was an album with the wrestlers actually rapping and singing and shit like that. They had
oh
Trish Stratus,
no,
like they had them niggas. Yeah,
no,
man, I
I
forgot
don't,
what it was.
no,
And nigga Rey
no,
Mysterio was rapping in
no.
Spanish, nigga. They had Rey Mysterio rapping in Spanish, man.
Well, that
Swear
was
to
probably
God,
fire. That was probably fire because
nah.
I listen to cover songs all the time where someone sings in Spanish. But
It's the
I don't know.
execution, my nigga. That nigga ain't no rapper, my nigga. He rapping in Spanish,
Oh,
nigga.
I still can't believe I knew people that bought John Cena's rap album. Like, listen, I love that man. That is a great. I am a fan, but I am not that kind of fan.
Niggas
I
brought
was,
John Cena rap album.
yeah.
Niggas love
Like,
that nigga.
listen, I
John
used to
Cena, they
love John
trust.
Cena. I will have no shame in a minute. I love that man. Like, they had him set up for great matches. The only thing that sucked was they put my man Edge under the fucking radar for dumb long because of Cena, just because he was cookie cutter. He was the more fucking face of WWE, but Edge was that dude.
You gotta watch that motherfucking Tough Enough documentary. Yeah, watch that shit. That shit fire.
I think
I
I've
watch
probably seen it. I've
I
seen
watched it
so
today.
many damn WWE shit. It's terrible. I got way too much, like way too many my
Nigga, they
own
got John Cena on
DVDs
that
and
shit. They
shit.
got damn all them niggas on that shit. They got mad. They had mad people on Tough Enough.
Yeah,
I
they
ain't
did. You
realize.
never realize how many people actually started on that TV watch, and you go, "Hold up, that look what? That look like somebody." What
Mm-hmm.
was that
They,
other one they did with the females? Shit. It was kind of like Tough Enough, except it was like you said, they were more focused on sex appeal. So they had like bikini contests and see how hard you could punch a broad before her bra pop type shit to win to get on that show. I mean, that shit used to be funny. I remember when Sable came out in a sack. Like, she said, well, they said I need to be covered, so fuck you. And then that bitch was damn near just pasties on her chest.
yeah,
Diesel
90s
as
and
shit.
2000. That shit crazy. They can't get away with the shit got away with back then.
Hell no, everything's too fucking
PC
sensitive now.
PC is shit.
That nobody watches their kids. They blame everything. Man, if I see my child try to jump on, I'm gonna beat his ass. Man, you think you got some WWE shit? I'll spear your ass back into your bed. You better calm the fuck down. No,
Big
I
fact.
say that because my stupid ass used to practice wrestling move. My mom used to beat my ass every time me and my friend Jackie used to fucking. She would come home. We'd be like, yo, we got like 30 minutes before my mom get home. Move the table, put this down, and see if we could do this real quick. Hold up, look up how it's done. Let's do it. Man, I got busted so bad. My mom almost put my head through the floor.
Oh shit, you almost got your little shit pedigree, nigga. Fuck out of here.
That's what I got in trouble for because I did the. She's like, if I gotta call Jackie's mom and say you broke something because you were doing something stupid, I'm gonna bust both of your arms.
You remember that kid killed that kid back in the day when we was kids? Like he was like 14 or 15 years old, and he killed like an 8 or 9 year old like that because he did a wrestling. I remember that shit was crazy. And then back
Yeah,
when we
he
was
tried
growing
to
up,
do
that shit was.
something off the fence.
I remember they was telling, man. I remember my mom was like, "You better not try this bullshit in here."
See, that's why I say kids nowadays don't get that shit. I mean, I remember I used to. It's like we were born already not knowing better.
Oh, I already knew, man. My mom wasn't playing that shit, man. I had a full blown concussion. My mom sitting here talking about she thinking I'm lying, man.
Listen, my mother used to get pranked so bad by my brother to the point where anytime he had a real injury, she had to make sure, like, this dumbass, and I say this with the utmost love because I love my older brother, but he's a fucking dumbass. He went into this open field where we used to live and had him and his best friend decide to play golf and got hit in the mouth with a golf ball. When I tell you, like, he ate one of them Ed and Eddie jawbreakers. No, that's what my mom thought he had in his mouth. He came into the house. I never seen my brother, 16 years old, tough as shit, crying to my mom, "Mom, this shit hurt." And she grabbed it like he was like it was a jawbreaker in his mouth. And he said, "What the fuck?" That shit. My mom always
Damn.
had to make sure he wasn't lying because he used to pull pranks like that all the time. Like,
Nah.
oh, I fell and busted my arm doing some skateboard trick. Let me see. And then turn around and just do something stupid.
Nah, fuck
Or
that.
have a snake in his hand or some shit.
That's that white people shit. My mom wasn't playing that shit. Nah, my nigga, you broke some shit. Go take your ass a nap. If you still hurting after you take your nap, then we could think about going to the doctors. Oh man, Kofi Kingston fell off too like this. This nigga in one of the like first matches of the night. Damn. This shit crazy. These niggas falling off crazy, man. Like from these niggas from our youth. Kofi Kingston. This nigga look totally different. This nigga out there in some motherfucking Jordan 1s. This
My
nigga
bad, my
wild.
stupid ass headphones are disconnecting.
This nigga Kofi Kingston out here in some Jordan 1s wrestling. I know that nigga feet gonna be fucked up. Nigga Jordan couldn't even barely play basketball in them shits, nigga. This nigga out here wrestling. I know Miles Morales' feet was fucked up fucking with them Jordan 1s. No cap. You was giving niggas spine busters off the couch, Oaktown? Oh, damn. Nah, I remember I did man, my grandmother used to have this banister, like, and then the couch, like the way the banister was, like for the first, like to go upstairs, man, like the way that shit was and the way she had the couch, that shit was perfect. Man, me and my little cousins used to put like all the couch pillows and cushions on the motherfucking floor and be wrestling. Man, doing swanton bombs, motherfucking 5-star frog splashes, all that shit. Nigga could have killed each other, and they not even realizing that shit. Like I used to do that motherfucking Chris Benoit motherfucking headbutt. I ain't never. I just act like I'm a headbutt you, but I just slap a nigga on his forehead hard as fuck. That shit crazy. What's good, Oak?
Hey, what's up, Wame? Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to you too, my man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? The real
Oh
gonna
yeah.
support the real. I ain't with that fake love and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? 2022,
Ah,
I'm doing what I gotta do for me. You know what I'm saying?
oh
That phony
shit.
shit is out the window.
Shit, I don't even know what happened. I was in and out, and
Nah,
they talked about something, but yeah, I don't even know what happened, so I wasn't even gonna ask you about it.
nah, you good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't harping on it. I'm just letting you know. I'm saying I appreciate
Yeah.
the love and support from the real. You know what I'm
Oh, for
saying? I ain't,
sure. Nah, you know me, man. I be staying out of all kinds of shit. I just
you had a good New
people
Year's?
who. Oh yeah, man. I was just chilling. I hung out with a friend during the day, and then got back, chilled out, just moving around the place and shit like that. So didn't do
Mm-hmm.
nothing wild. I'm too old for that shit anyway. Plus, I ain't trying to be out too much with all this shit going on.
That's a fact. I ain't do shit. Stopped by my friend crib because he on house arrest and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So he had a little get together at his house. Then I seen it started getting a
So,
little bit too many people. I was like, let me get the fuck up out of here because I don't
hell
know,
yeah.
niggas ain't not about to be in this shit. Next thing you know, something go raw. Even though you ain't that type,
No.
but you never know with niggas drinking. It's
Yep.
it's a concealed carry stick. You never know. So fuck it. I
Oh
said, you know what?
shit.
Let's get up out of here. And plus this COVID shit. Nah, I'm straight. I ain't about to
Yeah.
be wearing no mask and all that shit being somewhere. So I was like, nah, I'm straight. I just go
Hell
home.
yeah. Yeah, I wasn't trying to do too much anyway, but yeah, man, you right about that. You in a place where you can carry and shit like that. People get to drinking and shit gets said. So
Hmm.
that's how you end up on the news first day of the new year.
Oh yeah, we already got 6 people that got murdered already this year.
God damn.
Last night,
Yeah.
6 people got murdered already. So I
Wow.
ain't worried about that. There's a New Year's party at the beach. Something went wrong. Somebody put out a weapon,
Yep.
fired, killed the person they was intending to, and hit 5 other people they ain't mean to.
Damn. Life
These
over.
motherfuckers young as shit too. The youngest motherfucker, the youngest motherfucker is 15. The person that did the shooting, 16.
That don't make no sense. Throwing your life away already for what?
Motherfuckers is crazy. But at the end of the day, cost stems from the household. Parents trying to be friends
Yeah.
with their kids instead of being parents, man. You can't be your friend. You can't be your kid friend. Ain't no such thing as a friendship when you're supposed to be when it's parenthood.
Yeah. Oh,
My
Miss
mom,
Bama said drinking at home. Yeah, hey, a lot of shit you got to do at home. Just stay home. Sometimes it's good to stay your ass in the house.
you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, man. This is a sign, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If God wants you to sit down, he gonna sit you down, man.
Yep.
Niggas is trying to be disobedient, trying to do any and everything and not have to follow that these mandates and all this goofy shit instead of shutting the country down and you seeing these motherfucking numbers spiking crazy, but they ain't trying to do none of
Yeah.
that shit, man. That shit crazy.
Nah. Yep.
It's sad, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind being in the crib. I've always been a like not a home, but like I've been one of those type. I'd rather have a house party or have people at my crib and entertain people instead of going out to the club. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's a controlled environment. You know what I'm saying? I know who the fuck is gonna be there and who ain't gonna be there and who and what people gonna have and what they not gonna have.
Yeah. Shit. The older you get too, man, you realize it's only cool to be hanging out with the purpose.
Hmm. After I
Hanging
told my
out to be
friend
hanging out? Nah.
anything, if you in the streets after 10 o'clock, if you ain't in the house, my nigga, ain't nothing but trouble out there. I don't give a
Yep.
damn what you doing. Even if you
Yep.
working, my nigga, once you get off work, nigga, it's still possibly trouble out there. Fuck out of
Yep.
here. So like I don't like it's dark. I won't be in the crib, my nigga. I don't want to have no mistaken identity. You going somewhere, somebody thinking you somebody. Nah, my nigga. It'd be so much bullshit down here in Florida, man. These
Yeah.
niggas don't be thinking. They just motherfucking shoot first and ask questions later.
And then
Like
you
niggas
gotta
that,
worry about the cops pulling
yeah.
your ass over
Just a couple nights
just
ago,
because.
motherfucking bikers on the highway starting trouble. Nigga shot at one of the dudes and sped up past them. So the dude fired back, shot his girlfriend, killed his girlfriend, She fall off the bike and
Damn.
all that shit, and she ain't got nothing to do with it. She just there with the nigga, and he do some stupid shit like that, and next thing you know, she died. Come on, man, that's some bullshit.
Yep.
Like down
Yeah,
here, it's
man.
crazy.
Shit,
This
man.
nigga.
I don't. Nah, go ahead.
No, you go. I ain't saying nothing.
Oh no, I was gonna say, man, ain't no telling what gonna happen this year. Everybody was so ready to get rid of 2020, and I was telling people, you better be careful because 21 might not be better just because. And shit, look what happened. So
2021 was
ain't no
nowhere near
telling.
better.
Hell no, that shit was worse in some ways.
It's definitely worse because we should be doing. We know that we could be doing better and should be doing better, and we not because we choosing not to. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But fuck it. As long as you doing your part, that's all you can ask for. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my mask on, making sure I stay out of people facing all that shit. I've been social distancing. If
Yeah,
you ain't
that's
my,
my MO. That
uh
wasn't no adjustment for me. I'm like, I do that shit anyway.
that's a fact. I ain't have all them friends and all that shit. All my friends was mostly family. I got 2 people outside of my family that ain't blood that I consider to be friends. You know what I'm saying? That I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't be in everybody facing all that goofy shit. I ain't being in everybody house and all that shit. Like if my sister was in town and she had a party, I'd have went over to her house because I know it'd been a controlled environment and all that shit. And she only have a handful of people because she ain't playing with this C shit. So,
Yeah.
but I ain't about to sit here and about to next thing you know, like nigga, it's an apartment, nigga. Fuck out of here. All these people, hell no, I'm straight. This Omarion about to be in this bitch dancing, nigga. Fuck that. I ain't about to be in this shit. Hell no.
Nah, man. Shit, I was gonna try to drive to Southern California, and I'm glad I didn't because of the weather we had, and I think they had shut down the Grapevine, the highway going through the Grapevine out there when you go towards Southern California. So I'm like,
Mm,
shit, that'd have been limited because I mean, we done got snow. They got more snow up in Tahoe and all that than they expected. Um, More rain. I think they had some mudslides and shit in certain areas in Southern California. So I'd have been
mm-hmm.
fucked up if I tried to go. Something told me, man, just chill out. You ain't got to do that. Last year I did a little bit something more than I've done in a few years. So you know what? Last year was different. This year, just take a step back and live through the years, see how we do then. Ain't no big
That's a
deal.
fact. Big
All
fact.
all you all you doing is counting down the same fucking shit every year anyway.
300 and 300 used to count down the same 365 days, and some years 366. Still, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Fuck that. Like, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Motherfuckers want to be seen and all that shit. Like, New York City last night, man, that shit was crowded in a bitch.
Shit. See, I didn't even really watch all that. That's funny because last year, well, yeah, technically, I guess, but yesterday, that was the first time I really didn't even care to watch all that shit on TV like I normally would. So I saw some of it, but I was kind of doing my own thing. So I didn't even pay attention to how packed it was, but that was kind of stupid. Ain't no way in hell you would have got me to go out there like that.
Fuck that. I'm straight on that shit, man.
And LL was supposed to perform somewhere, but he
Yeah, he
couldn't
got
because
he had it. Yeah, Nigga,
he
the
just
club
don't.
last night, going like coming back home last night, nigga, seeing all that traffic, nigga, coming back home. Like, man, these niggas not playing, boy. Like downtown Tampa was crazy. I'm like, God damn.
Oh no, they ain't tripping. But see, y'all don't give a fuck about that law wise. They don't care. Florida just like live your life.
On that Ti and Rihanna shit. So live your life.
Yeah, for
That's all they was.
real. Florida and Texas, they like the ringleaders of that shit. They said, fuck COVID. We living life like normal. Like, I,
That's what I be trying to tell niggas. Just because they say it's okay, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Fuck out of here. I'm just trying to make sure that the shit that I'm getting sent to my crib ain't getting me messed up or nothing like that. The motherfucker that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Since that's,
yeah.
I know motherfucking Uber, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all that. Man, I know these motherfuckers ranking in the money, and
Oh,
they
for
ain't paying
sure.
the people next to nothing. because they ain't contract workers or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't
Yeah.
paying these people. Man, I already know they making like that shit be taxed like a motherfucker on DoorDash and Uber Eats.
Yeah. Shit, I only did that shit today. I was fucking tired and lazy as hell. I said, fuck it, man. I'll go on and do it because I ain't did in a while. So I wasn't tripping. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, God damn, man, what the fuck? Then he said, oh, man, I had another delivery around here. I'm like, all right, whatever. 'Cause it
Yeah,
ain't
they'll
no
let you
real
stack that shit.
traffic.
They'll let you stack that shit. Yeah. When I need to get back on my DoorDash shit. Them niggas let you take 3 or 4 orders at one time if you want, especially if you got a whole bunch of them like in the same area, like the
Yeah.
drop off. Man, one time I did like 5 orders at one time.
Damn.
The first, yeah, like I didn't know that I could do that shit. Like the first time I did DoorDash, I had mad at them shits popping up like that. I was like, I kept on declining it, and I realized my score was getting fucked up because I was declining it. I'm like, I can't take another order if I'm in the middle of an order. Why the fuck would I do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I noticed that Popeyes on that shit is the worst, nigga. Popeyes, nigga, or Chick-fil-A, nigga, you be waiting 3 or 4 days, nigga. Like, god damn,
All that damn chicken. I know motherfuckers love their chicken.
that shit is crazy. Popeyes, man, them niggas, and they got the worst customer service. Them niggas don't seem like I just Popeyes, man. I just get fucked. I'm just fed up with Popeyes. I don't even eat
Yeah.
there no more.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't eaten there in a minute. It ain't the same anyway, man. A lot of this shit is greasy and nasty as fuck. I don't know if they're using cleaner oil or what. It ain't the same.
Hmm. None of that shit. None of that shit hit the same like it did when we was coming up.
Nope.
Our taste buds ain't the same. We ain't kids. We can't digest the shit like we used to. All that.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
All that shit come into play. Like
Shit,
we
man.
sitting there talking about them drinks and shit. Like nigga, Sunny. I used to love Capri Sun. I used to fuck up Capri Suns. Man, I drink a Capri Sun now. I might as well
Uh-huh.
go ahead and drink me some motherfucking X-Lax.
Oh, for real.
That shit
I
gonna run
haven't
right
had
through
that
me.
in a while. But y'all was talking about that Tampico. I know exactly what you mean. I don't know how my mom convinced me that that shit was good, but that's probably because the shit was cheap and I didn't have no choice. But
Hmm.
after a while, I was like, God damn, man, this shit ain't nothing but syrup.
That
Some
shit ain't nothing
weird
but
ass.
diabetes in a bottle,
Oh
nigga.
yeah, like God, ain't no kind of water. It's like, man, ain't even no water in this shit. It's just hella thick.
That shit is consistent. That consistency. I ain't like what the fuck, nigga. This
You get this aftertaste. Like,
that's a
nah.
fact.
And then they had like the pink one. I guess they try to make a tropical or a fruit punch one. And she would get that. I was like, oh no, I can't do this shit no more, man. I graduated high school. I was like, man, I ain't fucking with no more Tampico.
Man, and my mom ain't never bring that shit in the house, man. My mom, nigga, she would buy some Kool Aid instead of you know what I'm saying, instead of that. Man,
Yeah,
niggas used to drink Kool Aid like a motherfucker as a kid.
yep.
Nigga stayed with sugar on deck and Kool Aid. We ain't if we ain't had no
You,
Kool Aid, nigga, we make some sweet tea. If we ain't got no tea bags, nigga, you better drink some City
yep,
Punch.
yep.
Like,
Yeah, that Kool-Aid came in handy.
remember my mom brought home that power aid shit, whatever that flavor aid shit. Fuck out of here,
Oh
man. That shit
yeah, I
used to be
remember that.
terrible. Flavor
Yeah, I
aid, nigga.
forgot
Fuck out
all
of here with that
about that.
flavor aid.
Yeah,
With the straw in it instead of the motherfucking
yeah,
it wasn't a pitcher, it was a straw. Fuck out of here, nigga.
yeah.
Nobody want that.
I forgot all about that shit. Yeah, Flavor Aid. They
Nah,
had so much bullshit they gave you as a kid that wasn't good for you, and then to tell you you need to eat your vegetables. Like, what the fuck you been feeding me with all this other junky shit?
That milk
Yeah, I
ain't good
can.
for us, but we sitting here eating, drinking, and they giving us all this goddamn milk and cereal and osteoporosis and milk build strong bones and all that goofy shit.
Yeah. It's funny because I fuck with that Fairlife. 'Cause I'm normally not a milk person myself, but I just started fucking with that Fairlife
I want
milk.
to know how the fuck is they milking almonds? Nobody still has explained that to me. How the
Almond
fuck are
milk,
y'all
I know.
milking almonds?
Cashew milk, I know. I
Oat
never
milk?
understood that. Yeah, I'm like, how, yeah, milk and all? I have no idea. Soy milk.
All these different milks. I appreciate the alternatives, but how the fuck is y'all milking this shit? You know, I'm really trying to figure that out. How the fuck do you milk an almond?
I
Do you
have,
just press it until it just like what is it? Like, are you just pressing the almonds until it just
yeah,
become
and then
liquid?
what else? Like you mix it with water. I have no idea how they do that.
That's
Almond
what they
milk.
said. You got to look on them almond milks and all that shit because them almond milks be having all that extra bullshit in there. So it's certain ones that
Yeah,
just got like the pressed almonds and water or some shit like that. They said, and
yeah,
you got to
you
look at the ingredients on them shits too.
yeah. I look at ingredients of pretty much everything I buy.
Hmm.
I started doing that shit a while ago. Um, you have to now, man, 'cause like that corn syrup and shit, 'cause that's all that Tampico and Sunny Delight was a hella corn high fructose corn
High
syrup.
fructose corn syrup. Hmm. And you know some of these motherfucking cereals got that motherfucking what's them General Mills cereals got that motherfucking Thai. They got some motherfucking some shit that we ain't supposed to be ingesting. I forgot what it's called, like TSH or some shit, like THS or something. I said some shit, man.
Oh, okay.
It's mad shit that's in our food and shit like that that we ain't supposed to be ingesting. And can like one thing a lot of niggas don't even know, like these styrofoam cups, like cup of noodles and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
Niggas put that shit in the microwave. That shit right there is killing you. Nigga, we ain't supposed to put that shit in the mic. We supposed to pour hot water in that shit and just stir that shit up, my nigga. That
oh
styrofoam ain't
yeah,
supposed to go in the microwave. Niggas be sitting there microwaving that shit and wondering why that shit melted and all that shit. Nigga,
yeah.
that
That's
shit killing
true.
you. Shit like and the noodle. I'm thinking that you thinking the noodles killing you. Hell nah, nigga. It's the motherfucking container it's in killing you, nigga. You eating the motherfucking
Yep.
container too while you putting it in the microwave. You supposed to take
Yeah, you,
boil the hot water and then pour the shit over the top and then just mix it.
yeah, that's true. And microwaves have made us lazy.
Mm-hmm. Niggas don't
'Cause
realize that shit.
I remember when we was coming up, before you start getting the microwave, you heated everything up in the oven or the stove top.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't do all that microwave shit and that radiation and everything like that. They had talked about that really ain't that good for you. But I mean,
Yeah,
we live in a microwave society.
that's a fact. I'd rather put my shit in the oven or air fry my shit.
Yeah, because you're gonna get the texture that you cooked it or
Hmm.
wherever you got it from. It's gonna maintain that texture, and then it just tastes better too.
What's good, no?
What's up? What's up?
Happy New
Oh
Year.
How
shit!
doing? Oh, happy New Year to y'all too.
What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
man?
But nigga, that air fryer be bringing shit back to life, nigga. I don't know what the fuck they got in them air fryers, nigga. That shit could take 2 day old chicken wings and bring them shits back to life, nigga. That shit could bring 2 day old pizza and bring that shit back to life, nigga. I don't
Yeah,
know what the fuck is in them air fryers, nigga. Like them shits be on some Jesus resurrecting, nigga. Like them shit will bring anything back.
yeah, I gotta
Even if
get
you
one.
You gotta get one of them shits, man. Air fryers are fire. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. It's like a It seemed like it's like a convection oven almost, but I don't know. That shit fire. Them shit. That shit bring back anything from the dead.
And it's supposed to be healthier too than like traditional fry where you
Frying. Yeah,
using
cause you don't
oil
use
and
no
all
grease.
that.
Hmm.
Oh hell yeah, I love air fryer. That's just the best thing ever invented, especially for men.
You put anything in that shit, nigga. Reggie said he put his toast in that shit. I said what toast? He said yeah, nigga. I toast my. He said I threw my toaster out and all that. He said his air fryer's a one-stop shop. That's crazy. I ain't never hear that. He said, "Yeah, I throw my salmon, I throw my egg in there, and I could throw my toast in there, and yeah, I get one stop shop."
Oh shit, he cook his eggs in there too? Huh?
Yeah, like my ex girlfriend made a sandwich. Like she made like a sandwich. Like she took like I cut a hole in a piece of bread, and then like cracked the egg in between that shit, and then I don't know how she did this shit, but she made like a egg sandwich, and like the shit was toasted with the cheese and all that shit on it.
Damn.
She's like, I seen this on Reddit and Pinterest or one of them shits, and she ended up doing that shit. Like she
And
did like
those,
the top piece of bread had a hole in it, and she
uh-huh.
cracked the egg in that shit, and then put another. Man, that shit was good as fuck.
Damn.
Shit, I'm gonna use mine right now for some country fried steak.
Country
Oh
fried steak.
shit.
Oh yeah, sound good, and you ain't got that grease. You gotta get them shit's probably about to be crispy as a bitch. And that shit get to like
So
400. That shit get to like 400 degrees.
so
All
it
that pushing.
Hell yeah.
maintains like um its its moisture or whatever. Like instead of using oil, you could still like
That shit
taste
brings
the
the
flavor. It ain't dried
mhm.
out or nothing like
Nah,
that.
that shit bring out
Okay.
the oils, whatever you cooking. That shit bring out the natural oils out of that shit.
Okay.
That shit is fire. Like you could
Okay.
fry chicken in that shit. Like you said, he about to air fry some country fried steaks. Them shit's about to be crispy as fuck. The only thing you got to do is put some flour on them.
Okay.
You could do wings too.
That's how I make my wings. That's how I air fry my wings. I don't unless I got the whole chicken wing. I don't. And if I got like the sink, like the ones that's like party wings already. Yeah, put them shits in
Hmm.
the air fryer. And it's
That
like
shit is.
set it and forget it. You ain't got to flip shit if you don't want to, nothing like that, because the shit gonna cook evenly no matter what, because of how this machine
Uh-huh.
set up.
Hey, that shit is a trip that we
Right?
forget that, meat is greasy.
hmm
So you really don't need oil and shit to fry meat because it's got its own, yeah, from the fat and all that.
That's a fact. That's the only thing that
You
should do
just
is
gotta
take
cook
out
it
the
right.
natural juices.
Yeah.
That shit will literally bring pizza back to life and shit like that, man. Like that shit ain't no joke. That motherfucking air fryer is sent from heaven.
Hey, you know what I
Now
seen on YouTube? Talking about
what?
wings. Uh, this YouTuber, I don't know if you know him, Cash Nasty. He made
Yeah,
some
Cash Master.
wings.
Yeah.
Did you see the one where he made like hot Cheeto and Takis wings?
Nah, I don't even eat that kind of shit in real life, so I wouldn't even watch no shit like that.
I'm gonna
I know
try
he
it
be
out.
cooking like possums and shit. Like that nigga be cooking some crazy shit. Like that nigga be having big ass motherfucking possums and shit like that. Man, that nigga Cash Nasty from the country. That nigga from Louisiana. That nigga from the country. That nigga said we eat all this shit.
He cooked his own alligator.
God
hmm
damn.
That nigga had some a beaver
His
or some
own
shit like
pet.
that. Or that nigga had some shit. That shit looked like a little beaver or groundhog or something. That shit was ugly as fuck. That nigga like, yeah, we about to made that shit into like a stew.
Yeah.
Stewed that shit up.
I think he even had a lobster. He had a pet lobster, and he ended up cooking it. I was like, what the fuck?
Like the craziest shit I ever ate was like frog legs. I did that shit one time, and I ain't doing that shit ever again. I had gator before, but that's like nothing down here in Florida. You niggas eat that shit all the time.
Damn. How did it taste?
Oh, you talking about?
It's good. I like it. I had shark too one time. That shit greasy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shark
'cause all
greasy.
that blubber.
I don't like that shit. That shit was it was grilled. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Hmm.
the worst thing I had. Frog legs nastier to me than
Oh,
the
yeah.
shark. Nigga said it tasted like chicken. That shit don't taste like no fucking chicken. That shit had me sick as a dog.
Oh, hell no. Well, shit, it could be worse. Shit, you could be eating a turtle or something.
Yeah, they be doing that shit. Them niggas be eating stew like soups and shit like that, turtle soup
Yeah,
and shit like
turtle
that.
soup. Yeah, I heard of that.
I'm straight on that.
Yeah, them country
I ask
motherfuckers
questions.
eat anything.
Soups and shit like that. I ain't never really like soups and shit like that. So if I see somebody making a
Yeah.
soup or some shit like that, unless it's beef stew or some shit like that,
Hmm.
I'm not. I'm asking questions unless it's a chili. I'm like, yo, what's this? I'm not just gonna
That shit,
get a bowl.
that shit gotta look right too.
Like my mom was just talking to me about that shit yesterday. She was like, my aunt made some shit for dinner, and my nieces and nephews, they didn't like. She said she put a whole lot of like bell peppers and shit like that, and then like the kids, it was like colorful. It was too colorful for the kids, and they was like they didn't like it. They didn't want to eat it, and she got mad. Like these is kids. You don't want no. They don't want no vegetables. These niggas eat pizza and McDonald's all day, every day.
Yeah.
If they eat a home cooked meal, nigga, they don't want no shit like that. They don't want no vegetables. The only vegetables they eat is motherfucking potatoes, nigga. That's
Yeah. French fries, yep.
yeah. These
Chicken
kids crazy.
nuggets.
Yeah.
Tater tots.
I'm sitting there like, yo, that's crazy. Like, cause we didn't grow up like that. Why the hell you got your kids just eating out 5 nights a week and you cook maybe twice a week? Hell nah.
Yep.
I know it's easier and convenient, so you ain't, but at the same time, like, damn,
So,
we had nigga, it was a delicacy to be able to go to McDonald's or some shit like that, or
yeah.
have pizza and all that shit, nigga. If we had a pizza night, nigga, my mom and dad would buy little pizza doughs and we'll make our own individual pizzas. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us ordering 2 or 3 large pizzas, they can
Oh,
go out
yeah.
and get all that shit for half that.
Now, have you had that, what is it, alligator garfish?
I just had grilled gator. I just had
Okay. Because it's a fish called garfish. Basically they call it like an alligator fish because it's a fish. It looked like an alligator. I've had that. That shit is good.
mm,
But
mm,
I know it. I know it's out there on the bayou, like Louisiana and all that.
mm-hmm.
It should be pretty popular. I'm pretty sure out there in Florida, it might be too. But that shit is good. Yeah, garfish. That shit
All
is
right, I'm gonna
yeah.
check
The
that out.
motherfucker look like an alligator. Got the same kind of head and everything.
But now that I'm older and all, like I realized, like I don't even like shrimp like that no more. Like, I don't really don't.
Oh yeah.
I I really ever since I had that bad frog leg experience, I really don't fuck with. I stopped fucking with. I really don't eat fish no more, nothing like that. I don't really fuck with shit
Yeah.
in the water no more after I had that bad experience with them frog legs.
Oh man.
Like the only reason why I ate fish last time is because I was back home in New York, and I'm like, and I noticed I ain't having it so long. I had a craving
Yeah.
for it. But if it
I
ain't
fuck with
cod
some
or haddock, I
salmon
don't.
though.
That
I
shit is
fuck with
these
some.
days down here. These niggas be out here doing all that bullshit, injecting that shit with the fake food coloring and all that. Man, that shit crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's best to get it wild.
hmm Nigga talking about salmon. I wanted to make salmon patties. Get the shit in a can. Fuck that, nigga.
The salmon croquettes.
Yeah.
Huh. My mom did that a few times back in the day. That shit is weird though.
Or a salmon patty or some shit like that.
Yeah, same kind of thing.
hmm
Because I forget how you do it. Because of course the way that the salmon is, you got to get a what you call it, a binder. So you got to get
Yeah.
like use like maybe some mayonnaise or something like that, or shit. You could use mustard.
Like how they do with them
But I
crab cakes.
yeah. So I forget what my mom used to use. And then you put in like your breadcrumbs or whatever.
hmm
Um, but shit, I don't know. It always had a weird taste back in the day. I'm like, man, and it's funny. I had never had salmon before having them croquettes, so I always had this funny idea of what salmon was like. And then some job I had worked a long time ago, um, they gave us free lunch, and it was cool. So it was at a hotel. So
Uh huh.
we were like a cleanup crew. So you basically got to eat whatever they were serving, and they had it buffet style. So sometimes they would have salmon, and I just go on and eat it. I'm like, oh wait a minute, this shit is better than that salmon croquette bullshit my mom made. So that's what got me hooked, and I haven't stopped eating that since. That was like 15 years ago.
mm. Like the first
Damn.
time I had salmon, it was grilled, and I was like, I didn't expect that shit to be as good as it was. That shit, like salmon, definitely. I think that's the best fish that I had.
Yeah,
Um,
Shit. Y'all don't like shrimp?
I
I
do,
really
but it really ain't good for you though.
I
Oh
heard them
what?
the roaches of the sea.
They are
For,
scavengers.
for real,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. Well, okay. Let me say
Oh
this.
shit.
Well, I'll do it even worse. Look at a lobster before it turn red. That's all I'll say. That
Like
shit
a roach.
grossed me out. Me and my ex, you remember that who was that one weird dude on the Food Network? He had glasses. He was like a scientist type dude. He used to break down.
Gordon Ramsay.
No, no, no.
You
Um,
talking about Good Eats?
it's a goodies. It's a dude. He got
Mark.
glasses.
Hey Google, who was the host of Good Eats on Food Network? Mark Summers,
Uh, that's some
Alton
some white.
Brown,
That's
Alton Brown,
probably
that
his
same
name.
the nigga that used to do the commentary for Iron Chef America, right?
Yeah.
Him, yeah.
So yeah, because he would break everything down to a science. He was weird, and I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker giving a science lesson. I just want to see some food, but I mean, it makes sense if you trying to perfect cooking.
That's a fact.
Um, so yeah, so one time on the show, me and my ex, we was watching, and so we was like, what the fuck is that? He was like, this is lobster, and I'm like, well, I thought the shit was red. He was like, nah, it's red after you boil them shits. I'm
Mm-mm.
like, we looked at each other. We was like, hell no, we ain't, man. I haven't touched a lobster since.
And them
And you
shit's
talking about
expensive, a lobster tail.
16? Yeah, that's true. But when you look at that shit, I was like, I
That
looked
shit
at
ain't
her.
nothing
I
but a
was
roach.
like, yeah. I looked at her. I said, you know what the fuck that look like? She was like, yeah. I'm like, you still want to eat this shit? Nope. It was crazy, man. But that's what that shit is. And then we start look at a crab. It ain't nothing but a spider.
That's a
If
fact.
you think about it, look at a crab and look at a spider.
Niggas don't be realizing that shit because all that shit that we got above ground, definitely some big shit underneath that, underwater. Because there's a whole lot of
Yeah,
that we don't know about underneath water because we can only go so far.
exactly. And the funny thing about it is, if you think about it, uh, the sea is a whole nother world. So
Hell
You know,
yeah.
you could look at it like this: all your land animals and shit that we have, you just compare them to what's on the ground at the bottom because you got all these bottom dwellers.
hmm
That's what they are. And so, like, you look at whales and shit like that, it might sound kind of weird, but dolphins, those are the birds of the ocean. You know, those are the ones that swim up top, can go from top to bottom and shit like that.
hmm
We don't really think about it like that, but when you start breaking down the water world, man, it's a whole new world.
That's a fact.
But yeah, them motherfucking all them little things, they little creepy critters and shit that crawl and shit, you know, bottom dwellers. Yeah, those are the insects of the ocean, basically. And if you were, and all you got to do is this: crack the shell of a bug and crack the shell of a lobster and a shrimp, and the textures look the same
hmm
if you really think about it. I mean, look at a snail and then look at them snail like creatures at the bottom of the sea with the same type of shell.
That's a fact. Cause some goofy niggas don't even know there's volcanoes underneath the ground and under in the ocean and
Yep.
shit like that. People just think it's the volcanoes that's above ground. That no, it's a
Nope.
one.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a whole nother way. Exactly. It's a whole same world, just underwater.
hmm We'll never know how vast and how complex it is down there because we can't even go to. We
Yeah.
can only go so far, and niggas don't understand that.
Yeah. Yep. That
Niggas
water
is dying
pressure.
trying to go further and further. Yeah, niggas is killing, dying trying to go further and further. But now it's
Stupid.
technology where they ain't got to risk people. They could just put
Yeah.
technology down there. But damn, can
And
you only
all the
imagine? Like, I believe in mermaids and shit like that. I believe that's it's fucking human like creatures and shit like down there and all that shit. I don't think
you
it's just.
do shit. I ain't trying to meet them.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna be in a habitat to meet them. Fuck that.
Like in that Aquaman movie, The Trench. Hell nah. Fuck that.
Fuck yeah, that's a fact. I don't play with water. You know what I'm saying? Besides taking a shower.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's a trip because when you look at all those creatures of the ocean, the deeper you go, the weirder and uglier they get.
Mhm.
Like they look like actual monsters. It's like, oh my. I mean, like it's something you see in a horror film.
That's a fact. And they all got them. They could all swim instead of having legs. They
Yeah,
swim.
yeah, that shit is eerie. You got snakes in the ocean.
Big ass shits.
Yeah,
Niggas think that Loch Ness monster and shit fake. Man, I don't think none of that. I think that shit. I think they say it's Sasquatch. I really think that. I think that shit real. I don't think
yeah.
it's just these niggas just making this shit up and just saying this shit just because they want. I guess one they call it the Mothman or some shit like that. They've been seeing them in Chicago and shit like that. Said this nigga
Yeah.
got red eyes. I'm dead ass serious. Like them little, it looked like them little shits off of. You ever seen the Justice League movie?
You talking about those parademons?
Yeah, it looked like one of them shits. And it's mad accounts of this shit. Like within the last 3 or 4 years in Chicago, mad people
Yeah.
seeing eyewitness accounts about this shit.
Mm,
I'm like,
You
oh
saying
shit.
maybe that's why they going crazy.
Mm-mm. That shit
Chicago
real.
got all kinds of bullshit shit. They got real life monsters, human monsters. Shit in Chicago. Shit, that's bad enough.
That's a fact.
I
Know what
think
you
it's all
doing?
kinds of shit we ain't seen.
It's gotta be. Like there's a way. There is no way that we're the only life form in the solar system. There's no way. And some
Shit,
motherfuckers
we
really
might
believe
not
that.
be. We not be might be the only ones in Earth either. Like there might be some shit in the ocean, like other than
For
like the
sure.
fish and shark and shit.
Yeah, yeah, you never know. It might sound crazy, but I mean, like Wyme was saying, shit, we can only go so far to see.
Hey, I think Atlantis was real.
I wouldn't
Oh,
put it.
you think so?
I wouldn't put it past it.
I think some shit is myths, but I think it's an extension of maybe certain possibilities. Like it might be some type of life, but not in the same manner that they presented it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Atlantis could be maybe not so much an underwater city where they just living underwater, but it could have been like, I don't know, some type of
Like the city of
what?
Troy or something.
Yeah, like a kind of world that operated
Mm-hmm.
going under the sea and doing shit and coming back up and all that. And, instead people just kind of took that and made
You're
it
real.
into a mythical place where, oh, it's always completely underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always
Uh,
wondered about that, like with that Bermuda Triangle shit. I've always wondered how true is all that.
About all them people disappearing, right?
Yeah,
Amelia Earhart and all that shit. I
hey, you
want
know
to know
what's
too.
crazy? Uh, in high school, shit, I ran out of classes and shit, so I took a library desk helper or whatever that helped the librarian, and I read this book about Atlantis or whatever. There's this scientist that back in the day, um, he thought that we traded Atlantis for the pyramids of Egypt.
oh
Because like you know
shit.
how the pyramids have all that shit, and it has like some pictures of like aliens or whatever. The scientist thinks that they made a deal that they switched to Atlantis for that.
Oh shit, Randy Orton got the Migos with him.
They made it. How they make a deal though? Did he say how they made a deal? But they just did a trade or some shit.
Shit, I can't remember, but I mean, there's some people. I mean, I don't know if it's real or not, but I know there's
Yeah.
some people that say that aliens helped us with the like like building shit or like like he says that he thinks aliens helped out building the pyramids or whatever, or like some shit like that, like technology and stuff.
Yeah, some of these scientists you got to watch too because a lot of them, and I don't know people's take on religion. I don't really care, but I do know when you're dealing with the scientific world, they like to omit a lot of things in terms of humanity and God and everything like that. They're more willing to say it's some outer world being that did X, Y, and Z. Um, I don't know. That science world is just is
It's crazy.
different, man. You get a lot of lunatics because they'll be more willing to believe in that than just believe in God. My belief is I believe humans created everything that was to be created on the earth, and that whether you believe in God or not, there is a spiritual being that gave us all the talent and ingenuity to create. And I don't
That's
think
true.
no alien, you know what I'm saying? I just don't believe in the aliens came down because then, okay, so then who created the aliens? We gonna be on this Prometheus shit, the engineers and all
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like something got to create something. So that's why I
Yeah.
don't really get into whether people believe in God or not. That's something you gotta decide for yourself. But I do believe that there's a spiritual presence that gave us the ingenuity we have to create a world to live in.
Hell yeah. No doubt.
You know, it's a reason why we got the internet. It's the reason why we have trucks, planes, buildings and clothing, and you know what I'm saying. It's just
That's a
that
fact.
shit didn't happen by accident. Whatever ideas you have, whatever creativity and talents you have, that was something put in you that you were meant to have. So I'm not gonna give no aliens credit for that shit. I can't. Because to me, it's like, okay, so then where did the aliens get their shit from?
That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. You know, shit came from somewhere.
Yeah, and why did they leave? Shit, if the aliens came down here, why the fuck did they leave? They didn't just want to take over this bullshit.
If they had that technology, then they definitely had to be way more advanced than us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, what the fuck they need us for? Shit.
They just took this shit.
Yeah, some of these scientists, man, I just listen to them and they be on some bullshit. I mean, some of them can make sense of stuff, but then
Like Bill
sometimes I'd
Nye.
be like, yeah, just weirdos, man. Like, what the fuck? I feel, I don't know about y'all, but I felt like the weirdest teachers were the science teachers and the math teachers.
Yeah, my science teachers, I ain't like, yeah, them niggas was weird.
You know?
Yeah, quirky as fuck.
Yeah. It was worse than the art teachers. The art teachers sometimes would just babysit. They look, draw this shit up and don't start no shit so we can get out of here. Because half the
Hmm.
time, art class, if you wasn't serious about it, they weren't giving a fuck about it anyway. But yeah, them science teachers and them math teachers, I don't know what it is. I guess you got to have a quirky personality to get off on that shit.
Hmm. But yeah,
They
my
was
math,
probably high.
the motherfucking science teacher was something else. Art teachers, man, them niggas seem like my art teachers. I don't know, them niggas like they was looking back at it like them niggas was like stoners or some shit. Like them niggas was always like on some bullshit. Like they ain't never take nothing too serious, but they was
Yeah,
weird though.
exactly. Yeah. You can do whatever the fuck you want in art class. I remember shit, we used to cut. I had one class I shouldn't have been in. School system fucked up. They had me in Forget what math class it was, some shit that I already passed. I need to be at the next level. So while they straighten that shit out, um, I was like, fuck that class. I ain't taking that shit. I already passed it. I'm protesting till we get this worked out. I would just stay in my art class the next period. He didn't even give a fuck. My art teacher, Mr. Johnson. Only time he only time he fuck with me if I start talking too much shit to him. He's like, "All right, you got to get up out of here." I'm like, all right, man, all right, I'm good. I had to get my shit off real quick, but I'm cool. But they didn't give a fuck. Yeah, none of my art teachers really cared. They was just like babysitters and shit.
Them and PE teachers like they ain't give a fuck,
Yeah.
nigga. The PE teachers is like y'all niggas just gonna run around and shit. We just gonna watch y'all. That's what
For real. It's
like
like,
that
here's
shit
this
crazy.
basketball. Go do what you do.
That's a fact. Especially like
Hey,
high
did y'all ever
school.
had?
Go ahead, no. What you saying?
Oh, did y'all ever had metal or wood shop when y'all was in high school?
Nah, what's that called? That was an elective. If you want, I
Yeah.
did chemistry instead of CAD and all that shit and woodwork.
They started taking shit out. Um, it depends on what high school you went to too. So the high school I went to, um, they started taking some of that stuff out.
They got like a vocational center and all that shit that like that you could have took that shit, wood shop and CAD and all that shit at, but nah, I ain't do that shit. I did culinary.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we didn't even get that.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Like certain school systems, because like Castro Valley, one of the guys I played softball with, uh, they had carpentry at his school, Castro Valley High, and he and his wife were looking at each other like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "That's why you know how to do all this shit." He was like, "Yeah, man, we had all this type of shit setting you up to learn how to build and do construction type work." So he knows how to remodel houses and shit. But it started with those kind of classes in the school. Yeah, we didn't have that shit.
Hmm. That's what they need to start doing instead of teaching all this bullshit in these books, man. They need to
Exactly.
start doing, they need to trying to prepare these kids for real fucking life out of high school
Yep,
instead of because everybody not built to go to college. Everybody ain't gonna
that's
have the
right.
opportunity to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna have the money to go to college. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, come on, man, this shit ain't doing nothing but getting more and more expensive. The college extra with with not grade school. What's that shit called? Undergrad and all that shit. They,
Yeah,
that shit real. Some people want to go to school and all that shit, but they can't afford it. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
So they got to do whatever they got to do to sit here and wait a year and save up some money to, and then wait to go to community college and shit like. But nah, you know what I'm saying? That's just the system that we being taught to repeat the cycle.
yep.
Some people don't even know what they want to go to school for, but going to school because their parents told them to go to school. Niggas are
Yeah,
liberal art majors for 4 years and ain't got nothing in mind after they graduate with that liberal arts degree.
yeah. What the fuck is liberal arts anyway? I never understood that.
Me
What
either.
purpose does it serve?
Just so you can say you went to college. That's what the fuck that
Yeah,
is.
thank you. Yeah, yep.
They had to make it.
Gotta.
Shit. If you don't have FAFSA,
That
if
You
you
FAFSA
don't
say
have
shit ain't
what?
no
FAFSA, it's
joke.
gonna be
Hmm.
hard.
What's that?
And then if he's trying to go out of state,
FAFSA.
What's
out of state
FAFSA?
tuition, fucking federal financial
Oh, okay.
aid assistant or
Oh,
whatever that is.
okay.
But man, going like I was supposed to go to school in North Carolina, my nigga. If I'd have went to school in North Carolina, I'd have paid 3 times of what I paid to go to school in New York.
Oh, okay.
Hell nah, that out of state tuition ain't no joke, man. That shit real. Unless you get a scholarship, that shit ain't worth it. You might as well stay your black ass in the state.
Yeah. Yeah, because you spending your whole life paying back a debt that you may not be able to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit is a game, man. It's part of the system.
Yeah, gamble.
Um, yeah, the education system is a part of the debt for life system that this country has set up, always trying to make you pay something. And then they'll sit up here and tell you all these things you're paying for. Oh, well, it's a way to build up your credit. Credit is a joke. that your best bet, and it's hard, of course, but if you got cash, you really don't need credit because you can take care of what you need to take care of on the spot.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But they want all this shit. Oh, it's good to um, pay for this and have this and pay for that. Because I remember when I was just getting out of high school, my barber at the time was kind of telling me, he's like, man, it's just good to have all this on your uh, how do you put it? Just as a part of your credit to show that you can pay for shit. He's like, and I'm like, yeah, but if I just save my money and just buy it all at once and then I ain't got to make payments, ain't that better? And he was saying, yeah, but then it's harder for you to build your credit up. I'm like, but yeah, if I just save money, make money, save money, and build up
Mhm. They
and
want
don't
motherfuckers
get
to
the
go into
shit
debt to
until I
buy
can pay.
shit. That's what they. That's the reason why.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't figure that shit out until it was too late because what you being taught. So I'm
Mhm.
basically going into debt so I can show I can pay for something so y'all can keep putting me in this cycle to keep paying for shit. That's what it
That's a
is.
fact.
It's to keep you in a cycle to keep paying. It's like, well, shit, man, I want to pay it and be done.
Mhm. But it doesn't look good on your credit score. I don't give a fuck what it look like. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
I got the money for it, I'm gonna just pay for it outright instead of leasing it
yeah,
and just stretching
yep,
out that payment. If I could pay the $600 right now, why would I pay 12 payments of 80 something dollars?
yeah. That comes up to over the 600 that you borrowed or
That I, that I already got in my
agreed to
pocket right
pay.
now.
Yeah. So something that was $600 because of the payments, you're gonna end up paying like anywhere from 800 to, you know,
Nine
maybe
fifty, a
850.
thousand.
Yeah, 950, 1,000. Yep.
Like that rental shit is that renting shit is no joke. Like motherfuckers be sitting here realizing like, yeah, like my ex, she sat here and got this couch set, this whole living room set, or whatever, and she like, the only reason why I got this is because I needed it at the moment. But if I could have waited a couple
Uh-huh.
weeks and I could have saved up my money. I could have saved waited a month and I could have brought up.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. I said, but you wanted it in the moment, and it was cheaper for you to pay the $200 instead of paying the $5,000 outright. You could have, you know what I'm saying? You could have saved, but now you got this year contract. Now you about to pay
Yeah.
almost $7,000 for this living room set now
Yeah. I
because of the
mean, the
tax.
only thing, yeah, the only thing that you should really um be paying like that for, obviously a car. Everybody ain't got what 12,000 or whatever to go out and pay all at once. Which that 12,000 is gonna be more than that after all the fees and shit and taxes. So that's one thing. But like, yeah, a furniture set and all that type of shit. Nah, it ain't
Mhm.
worth it.
That's a fact. Like all these machines I got, they talking about. I got approved for an Amazon credit card.
Hmm.
They talking about you want to put it on an Amazon credit card. One machine was $400, another one was $300. They talking about 12 payments of like 40 something dollars a month. I did the motherfucking math on the shit, man. If I
Hmm.
did that, I'd have been paying an extra 200 and something dollars when I could have just paid. I could pay for it outright.
Yeah.
I'm not about to sit here and do
Yeah.
that. It wasn't a thought in the first place, but it's just the fact I did the math. I'm like, let me see how much they thinking they saving people, but they really getting over on people.
Yeah.
You got people sitting here thinking they saving because they paying a $24 now or $24 for 18, 24 months. When in reality the machine was $400 and now they about to sit here and pay you $600, $700
Yep.
for that same machine because they didn't have the money to buy it up front, but they still want the machine that bad. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I said I'll wait and I could buy all these machines when I get my money. I got a whole extra check I could play with. I'm gonna just buy my machines
Yeah.
then. Fuck that. I'm not about to sit here and be paying y'all $24 a month, and next thing you know, something go wrong with the machine. Y'all niggas don't want to replace it. Cause I remember when I did my last car, I leased my last car. I had my shit for less than 6 months, and then the transmission went, and then they gonna try to have me still going to continue to fulfill out the loan. I said, man, y'all got me fucked up. I ain't fit.
Yeah.
Y'all got the car back. I don't know what, but we still expect our payment. I don't give a fuck what y'all expect. Y'all ain't gonna get out of. Y'all ain't getting it from me.
Yeah, or you can expect to ask somebody else.
You can expect to not get a motherfucking thing. That's what you can expect.
Hell, that is crazy. Hey man, cars is a trip. Buying a car,
It's a
I,
gamble.
I, that is the worst transaction because you need a car, but at the same time, you getting ripped off. And there
Hmm.
ain't nothing you could really do about it unless you can pay it in full.
That's a
And these
fact.
fuckers are not, you know what I'm saying? These fuckers know that because a car doesn't limit you. Now you can take any job, you can go anywhere. It's not just a tool to hang out in, it's an investment to allow you to be able to just move around and get to spaces you can't get to. So therefore, access to better opportunities are there.
That's a
So you
fact.
gotta have a car. Yeah, you gotta have a car. But these fuckers just be going crazy, and then knowing damn well they selling you a lemon, and got the audacity to be indignant about shit.
Knowing damn well, as soon as the moment you signed that paper, that car dropped $10,000. As soon as you signed that contract, before you even took that shit off the lot, depreciated. You didn't even
Yeah,
get a chance to drive the motherfucker, it depreciated. But
yeah,
people, that's one of the biggest business in this world. A lot of people be thinking that you need to drive or you need a car. In some places you do. You need a car. You need but not everywhere. You don't need a car. You know what I'm saying? Because they got public transportation that you can get
yeah,
go from anywhere. But that shit is not a necessity. That's a shit. That shit is a privilege. A lot of people take that shit for granted.
yeah, yeah. Going in debt behind a car is a no-no. You get you something that you can afford to pay off soon, and damn, Steph, shit. Um, but like get you something you can afford, that you know you can pay off, and don't
Hmm.
try to get the fanciest shit. Because I've
Motherfuckers be
never
trying to keep up
understood
the
some
Jones.
people. Yeah, $500 car payments. Oh hell no.
And be
Five
bragging
hundred
about it.
dollar a month car. Yeah, like what? Fuck that. You working just to have a car. You ain't even working to live your life and do something. You working just to pay them for the car.
And then on top of that, you gotta have full coverage because you under a lease. So now you,
Yeah,
oh yeah, people begin sitting here thinking that that shit is cute, posting that shit on Twitter. I pay $800 a month for my car
I don't
and
get
my
that.
insurance.
Oh hell no.
You think that shit is cool? You think you flexing because you pay $800 on a car? You thinking that's a flex?
Yeah, yeah, that's dumb.
I don't think that shit is a flex at all.
I can't imagine that. $800, 700. I've heard of that too. $700 car payments. What the hell?
Like, fuck that noise. I'm straight on that. That's damn near my rent.
Yeah. Shit, it used
What
to
was
be
your
more than rent. I remember when rent was
oh
$600.
That's a fact. I don't know about that. I don't know about no $600 rent.
Oh yeah, nah, see, you was young. You was a kid. Nah, I remember that shit getting out of high school. Where you could find apartments and shit, $650 in the mid '90s.
I'll be right back. I'm about to just run to the bathroom real quick.
I know.
did you go to college, Oaktown?
I tried going to a JC, but I don't know, man. School just wasn't for me. School is different for everybody else. Did you?
Yeah. Shoot, I've been thinking about going back again. Shit.
What kind of schools you gonna go to? A normal like college or like a one of them trade schools?
Shoot. Well, I went to college like for the 2 year, the basics, and then I went to the
Hmm.
police academy.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm thinking about shoot. I'm thinking about going back to the academy though.
Yeah, do it if it's something you feel comfortable doing. That shit tough though, man. You gotta make sure you really like that and you can put up with being a cop. It's a lot of pressure now to be a cop with all the
Yeah.
shit that they've been doing. So, you gotta make sure you can handle that and then, just doing your job right. And then you gotta worry about,
Nah, I
shit, your
feel you.
life, shit, 'cause it ain't,
No, but
it ain't always innocent people. It is people out there, doing shit they shouldn't be doing. And then you, as a cop, gotta put your life on the line to stop
yeah, no, but I only want to do the cop for like a couple years because my main job I really want is the like like DEA agent.
it. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why you watching
Yeah.
Power, nigga. Trying to take notes, nigga.
Yeah.
No,
He
shoot.
wanna be on
I,
he wanna be on some what's his name, homegirl that was with Ghost, Angela.
Yeah,
He
my
want her
nigga,
job.
no Valdez and shit, man.
Yeah, no
no, no,
Valdez.
that's crazy. That's what I'm
No
thinking
go.
because I'm at the episode where I think she's starting to look at them now.
Yeah,
Like you know how
yeah,
they be
no,
having them conferences.
yeah. No wanna fuck
Yeah.
his own female ghost. That's what that shit about.
You trying to find you a chick that's just a gangster, that's a
Yeah.
queen pin. You need a
Yeah, like
Griselda
Mer
Blanco.
yeah.
I,
He
I need a
trying to fuck
Griselda
with
Blanco then.
yeah. He trying to fuck with like Mary J. Blige on the new Power episodes.
Monet.
I,
You need a
I need a
Monet in
Yeah,
your
Paris.
life.
that's her name. Yeah, Monet.
I need a Paris Hilton. Nah, but
That motherfucking plastic surgery for her doing great, nigga. She don't look like she aged at all.
Who's that? Mary J.
Nah, both of them do look good, but Paris Hilton, nigga, I seen her at that Rams game they had when OBJ first came there. Nigga, she looked the same like she did from the early 2000s.
Oh shit, I ain't even seen her in a minute.
The nigga said
don't she
five,
go out with
4, 3, 2, 1, rent due. She go with
don't
some
she go
dude,
out
some
with
rich
a,
dude.
a actor, right?
I don't know who he is. Some white boy. Some big ass white boy.
Yeah.
That nigga was big as fuck when he was sitting there standing behind her.
Shit. Yeah, I know. Back in the day, she used to date this Mexican narco.
Mm. Paris Hilton is about that life.
Like they say that she used to like deal. Like you know how like people in Hollywood love that like coke stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she used to deal herself or had like some connections for some.
Marvin Harrison Jr. played for Ohio State.
Oh, Marvin Harrison son is playing ball.
He played for Ohio State. Just scored a touchdown.
Oh shit. Okay. Is he good?
Mm-hmm. I didn't even know he had a son. I know he had a son, but I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. I knew he had a son, but I didn't know that his son was playing football for Ohio State.
Yeah. Yeah, because Marvin was real quiet, man. Shit, and then he did that little gangster shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I still do. Niggas still don't even tell us what really happened with that shit. Just like that. They swept that shit underneath the rug just like that Ray Lewis shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, my shit fucked up.
Yeah, your shit was cutting in and out bad.
Nah, hell yeah. But what were y'all saying?
I forgot what we were just talking about. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, hell yeah. But I'm like in power right now. The only thing is, uh, what is damn, I forgot his name. Fucking
Who 50 Cent?
yeah. His son.
Kanan?
What is his
Yeah,
name?
Sean?
Yeah.
Sean.
Sean. Man, I think. I mean, y'all probably know because I'm still in the season one, but I think he's gonna die in season one.
I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you watch it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna
Yeah,
spoil
I'm gonna
nothing for
let you
you.
watch. You gotta the first 3 seasons were the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the first. I mean, it was still alright. The last season, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was like, it was alright. Um, I didn't like how they dragged out.
The last 3
Um,
episodes.
yeah, like we knew. I
Who
mean,
killed that
like it
nigga?
didn't. Yeah,
By the
yeah,
time the second
exactly.
episode, by that time they try to drag out that third one, I'm like, yo, bro, we already know who did it now.
Yeah, and what's funny, the title, the way they were advertising, it was okay. Well, if you advertising the title, like,
Who done
who
it?
else could it be? And it was funny, you had all these people on YouTube with their theories. I'm like, you idiots, y'all, really? Oh no, it was this person, it was that person. I'm like, oh my God, this shit is so plain to see. They telling you without
That's a
telling
fact.
you. So yeah, season 4, oh damn. That was like the bridge to the next 3 seasons. That was okay. A lot of people didn't like season 5, though, from looking online. A lot of people didn't necessarily like season 5. I thought it was all right, but the first 3 seasons is definitely the best.
Yeah, because them shit's laid the blue. Them shit's laid the foundation.
Yeah.
Who is
They
y'all's
should have.
See,
favorite character?
oh shit, Ghosts for me. So a lot of people like Tommy, though, because he is funny. Tommy, a funny motherfucker.
It depends on what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Ghost is a good character, but that nigga there, man, he is something else. He the main reason why they got in all the heat. He the main reason why they going through the shit they going through. You know what I'm saying? The nigga couldn't keep his dick in his pants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's real talk. That's
I
real
like
talk.
Tommy. The only reason why I like Tommy is because he one of them motherfuckers that's gonna do what it takes to get the job done no matter what. He don't give a fuck. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He gonna ain't he ain't no finesse nigga. He gonna if you gotta run
Yeah.
through you, he gonna run through you. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? He ain't gonna try to go around you, no nothing like that. And low key, he's smart. They don't try to give him as much credit as Ghost is, but as you see, as
Yeah.
like in the later seasons, how smart he really is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. They had him like real emotional, like,
And yeah, like he was crazy, like he be off his rocker,
yeah.
like he could say one thing and next thing that nigga was like them first 2 seasons. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker's a wild card. This he's a
Yeah.
liability.
Yeah. But yeah, without saying too much, because no ain't seen all these episodes, there were
Yeah,
certain things that kind of made him emotional when you think about it after looking at all the seasons. You could see certain things that kind of made him more emotional.
mm-hmm.
And like it was I guess you could say reckless or however you want to put it.
Like
But what was a trip um to see how the series end, well, that series ended. Um he had the most level head out of all of them, like you said.
that's a fact.
He
Like
had the most, yeah,
and like I was watching these, like I started watching the old ones. Man, seeing this new shit with
mhm,
Tariq and all that shit ain't nothing but a parallel. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit literally is a parallel.
yeah,
I was sitting there watching that shit, I'm like, yo, my nigga, instead of I'm not gonna talk, but
yeah,
like
yeah,
Tariq, like remember how Ghost was chasing uh Angela in the beginning, how she always had to leave and go and all that shit, and he always used to be getting
Yeah.
frustrated and all that shit. It's the vice versa
Yeah.
with Lauren and Tariq. Lauren
Yep.
always trying to get Tariq attention, always trying to be around him, and he ain't never got the time. You always got to pick up the phone and go. That shit crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that shit is a trip.
Whoever doing his writing
Nah,
and doing some good writing, I must give him that. Courtney Kemp
yeah.
doing her thing.
Yeah. Um, Now I haven't seen this season so far.
You got to
But
see it.
yeah,
This
last season,
you missing out.
I
You
ain't gonna
should have
lie,
done it.
like I was
This
one
should
of
have
them
been in the first
motherfuckers.
season.
Oh, okay. I was one of them motherfuckers. I was like, man, I don't want to watch this bullshit. So like, homegirl that I was fucking with, when I was going down to see her in Arizona, uh, we ended up watching all that shit because the season had completed. So I sold out and I watched it. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, all right, it was better than what I thought. Because I'm like, I ain't feeling this Tariq motherfucker. I just ain't. I almost said something, but
Now you gotta
I
watch this
gotta.
new season. This
I,
shit fire. You gotta watch this
but
shit. Like
see,
tonight, they just bringing it back for the second half of the
yeah.
season. And I can't wait for
See,
tonight at 12 o'clock.
cause
This shit
see, I almost said something, but I forgot. I can't say too much, right?
oh
Because
yeah.
no ain't seen. Yeah, but I was like, man, I don't like this. I don't like this Tariq motherfucker, man. He getting
Same
on
thing
my
with the
nerves.
group shit. If it wasn't for him, all it wouldn't be happening. And like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I
Nah,
have to
no.
admit, he did better with the show than I thought he would.
By him having to carry his own show, yeah.
Yeah, I admit he did better, but I'll also say this much. They were smart enough to not just make him the focal point either. It's like the team around him got enough time.
Uh-huh.
So that was a good thing too.
That's a fact. Because
Because he
that's
ain't
what I
got
was
the
worried about
charisma. Yeah,
to
he
hold the
ain't
whole
got
show
the
together.
charisma to carry the show like Amari Hardwick had.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That nigga Tariq.
That motherfucker
Yeah.
get on my nerves, man.
Just sitting there watching that first season and seeing how little that nigga is, and then seeing this new
Yeah.
shit, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. You really see, like, you really watch this little nigga grow up.
Yeah.
Like watching that grownish show. I mean, that blackish show.
Oh
That
yeah.
blackish show is about to be the final season starting on Tuesday night.
Oh,
Man, seeing
okay.
how these little kids they done grew the fuck up in front of our
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, it's a trip. I remember watching Urkel's stupid ass grow up to the point to where it was like, okay, he can't keep doing this Urkel shit. His
Mm-hmm.
voice ain't even high. He trying to do that high pitched voice. It's like, dude, look at the bass coming out of his voice. He can't do that shit no more.
Yeah, that
That
nigga
shit
said
was
ball
funny
now.
as fuck. I'm like, old ass Jaleel White still playing this teenage ass nerd. I'm like, man, y'all gotta stop it. He's too old now.
So 50 Cent wrote that show, right? Power.
I don't even know.
The
Nah, he didn't
producer.
do that. He's what, executive producer?
Yeah, Courtney Kemp wrote it, but 50 an executive producer.
Oh,
But they
okay.
made stars honestly because nobody was checking for stars until that show came out. Really.
Yep, that's true.
I can't wait because don't they say he's trying to make more shows like Power?
Yeah, he got another show that's Power Book Full Force that start in like
Oh,
3 weeks.
Tommy Show. Yeah.
Yeah, that start in like 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
That's the
excited.
one everybody want to see. What about
Hmm.
the one he doing with Lorenz Tate? They
Oh
still
yeah, he's
doing
supposed
that
to.
one too?
That's what I was told that he's supposed to be having his own spinoff too, Lorenz Tate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's supposed to
Um,
be dealing with like the politics.
Uh-huh. That shit.
that,
Lorenz Tate
That's,
playing the fuck out of that character, man.
yeah, I was just about to
He
say he a
playing the
cold motherfucker, man.
he playing the fuck out of that character, man. You got to see
Yeah.
this new season, nigga. It's a
Yeah.
part of the new season, nigga. Tariq come up to him where he ain't like in a spot he ain't supposed to come up to him at.
Oh,
Man,
okay.
he's smiling and laughing in front of everybody. He turned around and
Yeah.
told you like he walk away from the people that they were smiling and laughing in front of. He told Tariq, "What the
Yeah.
fuck is you doing here?"
Yeah.
And I'm talking about he was literally smiling and then said that shit so
Yeah.
quick, like he turned that shit on and I'm like, yo, this. And then Tariq leaving after he cussed the nigga out, he tell him, "Talk to you later, nephew. Good seeing you." I said, yo, this
Yeah.
nigga's a beast.
He a slick motherfucker. Yeah, Lorenz Tate can really do them roles like that though. He a slick motherfucker.
Yeah, like that Frankie Lyman's role, how he used to be motherfucking
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Man,
That
Lorenz is a
shit was
beast.
funny. You remember when he hit, what was it, that her dog or her cat that he was holding out the window like he was
Mm-hmm.
gonna drop it, and then he ended up dropping it
That's
anyway.
a fact.
Yeah, yeah, Lorenz Tate is something else. He played the fuck out of that role. What was his name?
Frankie Lyman.
No, no, in Power it's Tate, ain't it? His
Yeah,
last name
Governor
is
Tate.
Tate.
Rashawn Tate.
Yeah,
And in the
and his
new
brother
season,
was
he got
on
his
there.
brother in it. Yeah, he got his
Oh,
brother
it
come
is
on.
okay.
His real brother. They got Redman on their shoe this season, playing Method Man
Oh
brother.
yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw something on YouTube showing that Red Man is supposed to be Method Man's brother.
Mm-hmm. So
This
Damn,
you
I
got to
gotta
motherfucker
catch up.
catch
missed a
up.
fast break layup. You got to make that, bro.
Who missed it?
JTA, he should
Yeah,
just went up and done. Was he worried about getting fouled? Come on, man. Nah,
that
we
boy
whooping the
Vaughn.
Jazz ass 29-21. Should be 31-21.
I was saying that should be in the game of the night, unless they about to
Yeah.
smoke them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's the game. Now I didn't even know Utah was that close. They got 26 wins.
Mm-hmm.
But
That
yeah,
nigga Quinn, whatever that nigga Quinn Snyder, whatever. He been doing good for them. I don't know
yeah.
if they're gonna be
Hey,
able to get over the hump though.
I know. Nah, I don't think so either. Hey, you know what's funny? That motherfucker remind me of them old Irish Italian gangsters with the way he got his
That
hair.
Pierce slick back, yeah, man.
Yeah, he looked like something like Beanie Siegel and all that. I'm like, this motherfucker look like he on some gangster shit, on some Patino shit.
Yeah, that's what he looked like. That's what I was saying. That nigga look like a young Pacino or some shit,
Yeah,
like Al Pacino ass nigga back out there.
yeah, yeah. Pacino, all them motherfuckers.
That nigga Petrino, that boy something else. And
Yeah.
I'm surprised he still got. Do he? He don't work at Louisville no more, do he? When
I
did they
don't
let him
know.
go?
Yeah. Shit. I don't know if you remember. Remember that affair he had back in the day?
I probably was too young for that one. With Bobby. I just want to know how the fuck Coach Cal be having it. How Coach Cal be getting all these jobs? That nigga
I
be
know.
rigging shit.
Calipari. Yeah, he
Yeah,
be on some bullshit.
that nigga get a job opportunity, and he don't get no bullshit jobs. He be getting good job opportunities.
Yeah. Good jobs. I don't even know where he is right now. He was at. I remember him back in the day at UMass. Then he went to Kentucky, right?
I think he went back to Kentucky.
Okay. He had some other job. I remember he was coaching the Nuggets in the NBA, I think.
Yeah, that didn't pan out at all. That motherfucker
Yeah.
there, boy.
Yeah, them college coaches don't always cut it in the pros, NBA or NFL.
Hmm. It's a different level of respect that you're dealing with. If them grown men don't respect you, man, you know how hard it is gonna be for you to do your job, man. That shit gonna be crazy. If niggas don't respect what you saying and all that to them in the locker room,
Nah,
man,
yeah, shit, they making more than you. They like, man, fuck you.
that's a fact.
I make more than you, coach. You shut up. You sit down.
That
Hey,
boy know over
I'm not
there.
gonna lie. I hate Tasha. It's fucked up that that Ghost is cheating on her. But I kind of wish Tasha gets killed in the first season.
She is a bitch, man. You know what I hated? All them fucking shows where people would be making these YouTube channels for power for like the last season of this the first book,
Uh-huh.
and it was so much toxic shit. You had people just, I mean, defending whatever, man. I'm like, man, stop this. What's up with this Tasha defense team shit? This bitch ain't innocent. She wasn't innocent by any means. She ain't never
That's a
been
fact.
innocent, man. I can't say too much because you ain't even halfway through the show. This chick is dirty, man.
For real.
Oh man, hey, why me know what I'm talking about, but I can't say it with you on here. Like, man, woo, this bitch.
Hell yeah, shit. Nah, I gotta catch up though. I think
Yeah,
I'm gonna catch up, but you know, I've been working a shitload, but
yeah,
I should be able to catch up more now.
yeah. Only thing is, I forget how many episodes per season Power would have. What would they have? Like
The first two seasons 8. The
18?
third, the first two seasons is 8, and then
Okay.
season three got 10. Then all them other shits got 12.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. So
okay.
it was never 18. Okay, yeah, you should get through it kind of fast then.
Oh shit, that's good. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be like 20, 22
Yeah,
episodes
18.
a season.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck gonna happen. I'm just waiting for this machine to come in so I can start printing shit. Man, this shit
Oh,
sucks.
yeah. You
Yeah,
just
so
need one more machine.
yeah, I'm just waiting for my printer to come in. I ordered that shit. Talking about I ordered that shit like 2 weeks ago. They talking about it's supposed to be here the 4th through the 6th. Hopefully
Hmm.
hopefully it's
Oh,
towards the front of that, not the latter. I would definitely hope that it comes sometime. It's definitely gonna come sometime this week, but I hope it be here like by at least Wednesday.
yeah.
Yo, this wrestling shit getting out of hand. This shit OD fake. Like there is no way he just executed that. The way boy acting, the way my man got his hands on his head, like he really shocked he did that. Nah, they wildin'. What episode you want to know in the first season?
This is episode
Watch this nigga say 5.
6.
Damn, you still got a couple more episodes.
Nah, I'm gonna catch up though. Oh shit, what the fuck? They were just playing chess.
Oh yeah, oh you gonna he watching that episode when Kanan put that nigga in that chokehold.
Are he
He told
looking
that
at the
nigga wrap him
fight?
back up. I'll be back. He about to go talk to that lady and let him know like yeah, you about to get out of jail.
The way season one ended was cool.
Oh yeah, but them first 3 seasons, like you said, set the foundation for that shit,
Yeah.
boy. That's the reason why they knew they could do anything with 4 and 5 and 6 like that, cause them niggas knew they set that foundation. They had niggas hooked from them first 3 seasons. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we can put anything on tape right now. I guarantee you niggas gonna watch every week, no matter what.
Yeah.
This the pay per view for real? Like, glad I ain't pay for this shit. Cause this shit is the weak one. I don't know how niggas be watching this shit. That's the reason why I stopped watching this shit. Is like you couldn't. Like, this shit is not even believable now.
Are those new wrestling episodes like today's shit?
Oh, this the live pay per view.
Oh,
I'm watching
okay.
on WWE Network. I wish it was some boxing or some shit on tonight. That's what they should
Oh
have.
yeah.
They ain't do none of that shit. They ain't get no UFCs, no nothing like that on. But I know why they did that shit though, because there's so much sports on.
Hmm.
They got them bowl games, football, basketball, hockey. Oh, and hockey's suspended right now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do that shit with the NBA. If they'll
I don't think.
suspend like a week or two.
I
I know
thought
they
they was gonna
won't.
do it. I thought they was gonna do it, but before before the Christmas Day shit.
Oh
But
yeah.
now if they wasn't gonna do that, they were saying if they was gonna do it, they was gonna wait till after Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But at this
Oh
point, I
hell
don't think
no,
they're
that's
gonna do
money.
it.
That's money. Now they ain't gonna cancel shit on Christmas, but yeah, Tommy cancel Christmas. But yeah, um, they wasn't gonna do that shit. Um, God damn, they keep calling all these bitch ass fouls. But we ain't went to the free throw line yet. Motherfuckers about to shoot 13 free throws and we haven't got one free throw attempt yet.
This nigga Edge did not execute that motherfucking that nigga there, boy. They got female referees now.
Of course, yeah. Well, they got them in the NBA and the NFL, I think, or at least the NBA. I don't know about NFL.
Yeah, they got them female officials out there in the NFL too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they gonna
You
be
seen Becky
everywhere.
just signed that contract, right?
And WNBA, right?
Mm-hmm. She the
Yeah.
highest paid coach.
In the NBA and WNBA.
The WNBA, yeah.
Okay, but not higher than an NBA coach.
Nah.
Okay. Well, shit, they supposed to be losing money. They getting funded by the NBA and the players. All them players have decided to give some money to help out.
Mm. Yeah, I know. What's his face gave up some of his salary or whatever. Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie. I think James Harden did too. Yeah, Becky Hammond. I don't know why they was trying to push her to be like a
First
coach in the
female NBA
NBA. They need to stop this shit. We don't all need to be a part of everything, man. Some separation is necessary. There we go, up by 12. We should have 40 fucking points if he didn't miss that fast break layup. No Draymond Green. God damn, man. They just calling fouls like a motherfucker. This don't make no sense. They about to shoot 14 free throws to our 0.
Oh nah, that's some bullshit.
This is bullshit. And we still winning by 10.
Yeah, they try to keep them in the game and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So like it's funny, man. So like I went to Walmart yesterday after I got done hanging out, and I was looking for that damn PlayStation and all that. And so they had a PS Slim left, but they didn't have the Pro. And I was asking the youngster that was working there about it, and he was telling me, yeah, the Pro is better. Like y'all was saying, if you want all the, I guess, with the graphics better and shit, and the faster load times, sim times, whatever. But it's hard to find that damn Pro, man. So like, I don't know if I should just fuck with the Slim or just wait and see if some more Pros come out. Because if you go on Amazon, they selling that shit anywhere from $450 to $600.
That shit is sad, man. Niggas can't even get a PlayStation 4. Niggas can't get their hands on a PlayStation 5, so they trying to get a PlayStation 4. And they can't even get their hands on a PlayStation 4. That shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, not a Pro, but like the Slim at Walmart. I asked, so like, when you gonna get some Pros? And he said, oh no, we don't sell Pros, just the Slim. I'm like, okay.
Might have to probably
And I'm like, what the fuck, man? So yeah, I was asking Sean, like, where'd you get your? He said he got it from Walmart and out there in AZ. And I'm like, I didn't ask him if it was a Pro. I just assumed. But when they told me that they don't sell the Pro, they just sell the Slim, I'm like, well, is that Walmart in general, or is it just this one that y'all at? I don't know.
Damn, that's real.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man.
That's some malarkey. But you should just go ahead and order that shit offline. Then, if that's the case, Best Buy or EB or GameStop.com or some shit like that. Fuck that.
Yeah. So the ones that I saw at GameStop, they refurbished. All the ones that I've been seeing at like GameStop refurbished. Best Buy don't have none. I'm like, what the fuck, man? This is crazy. I don't know if they need to make more or what. But like, yeah, people up here trying to hawk them bitches. I'm like, man, I'm not paying no $500 for something.
That's a fact. Because motherfuckers is greedy like that. Motherfuckers know that people trying to play the game. So they're like, fuck it. They wild like that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, shit. I don't want it that bad.
Not at all.
And I heard about those refurbished ones. Like, you got to watch that shit because they don't always work that good for a while. And I don't want nothing used anyway. If I spend $300 on something, I want it brand new. Fuck that.
That's a fact. Cause buying anything refurbished, especially them video game systems, them shits is that shit could be hit or miss.
Yeah, you're right.
And then next thing you know, you do get a refurbished one. Next thing you know, if you do go back to try to cause it's messed up or whatever, they ain't gonna do nothing but give you another refurbished one, and
Exactly.
they not gonna give you back you don't give you back the full amount of money that you paid for it, cause it
Nah.
ain't, even though it's messed up and shit like that, all that shit depreciates soon as that shit leave the door.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. I don't understand how they do that shit. That shit ain't no fucking car.
Yeah,
But
really. It's like
I buy this
it's
game for
just a
$70, and now bring it back to you the next day. I get $15. Are you what the fuck? What the
yeah.
fuck changed? Just because I cracked the seal?
Yeah. That shit used to trip me out. Yeah, it's like you couldn't even like test the game. So I would go to GameStop and say, well, fuck it. I'm going to play this shit on that little free. I don't know if they still do that, but you can play them games in the store on the
Like a little.
system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm going to test this bitch out first. Fuck that.
That's crazy. Yeah, man, that shit real. I had the last game that happened to me was Destiny. So I had
Uh,
brought Destiny, man. I thought that shit was gonna be fire. I brought that shit at full price the same day it came out. Started playing that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is trash. I'm gonna try to return this shit. Less than 2 days later, I brought this shit for $60. They talking about 30 something or 20 something. Man, y'all got me all the way fucked up.
yeah. Yeah, they had that damn Spider-Man game for like $20, $25 or something.
hmm That Spider-Man game shouldn't even be that Spider-Man game should be free. It should have been free on the PlayStation Network.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they be giving out free games and all that stuff, and then that's a PlayStation exclusive that was already
Oh,
that
shit.
game been out. Yeah, they shouldn't be charging for that one. Hell no.
Yeah, they had that, and they have the Miles. Well, the one I saw, I think that was the Miles Morales one. I don't know. So I guess they got two Spider-Man now.
The original Spider-Man and then that Miles Morales one.
Yeah,
Hey, and Angela and Tommy's girlfriend are fine, but they ain't got no ass or no titties. It's depressing.
hey, no hell is funny.
What's her face is? I ain't like Holly at all. That bitch is a motherfucking twig.
Who's that?
Holly, Tommy girl.
Oh, Tommy's girl. Yeah, that thieving bitch. Yeah, yeah. I didn't like her
Yeah,
either.
he had to see that episode by now when she stole that bit. When she stole Tasha motherfucking earrings.
Yeah, I was like, man,
Oh
this
yeah,
bitch.
yeah, yeah.
Nigga, Tommy
Yeah,
so
not.
put the pussy on a pedestal, lied to Tasha and shit.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Um, Angela was fine though. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh, she look nice. I mean, yeah, she ain't really got the body like
Her
you know,
face ain't
but I mean,
ugly as
she
shit.
looked good though.
Yeah. But most of them chicks on that show is built like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's true.
Natari ain't got a crazy body. Lala don't got a
Hey,
crazy body. Like she
she
got
got
some
some
titties
nice
on her.
titties though.
Yeah, that's a
Why the
fact.
fuck did he pass it? Why did he? God damn, be Lisa, you idiot, man. Just go up.
Hmm.
You got a smaller. He just did a fucking Ben Simmons. Fucking 6'10", you got a smaller guy running at you. You supposed to yak on his ass. Why you pass it and then go back court? Come on. Ah,
I thought they was gonna foul me, man. Come on, man. Don't.
yeah, like goddamn. 6'10", you got a smaller man coming on you. You ain't supposed to be scared. Shit.
That's a fact. Mouse in the house.
But
Damn
not
it.
like Naturi. When she was in that what was
Notorious.
it? The Notorious movie
Mm-hmm.
where she played Lil Kim. I was like, oh, she got some nice results. She don't have, yeah, she don't really have no ass like that, but her tits.
What's her face? Yeah. What's her face was the baddest one, Angela. And she ain't got nobody.
Nah, she don't. Lala was looking pretty cool too, though.
Yeah, she just so basic. I made her character so basic, man. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, yeah, she
She
was
has a lot of
annoying.
potential.
Like,
Yeah, she got potential. It's funny. I think it wasn't last summer. I think it was 2 summers ago. Um, God damn, they called another fucking foul. Come on, man, this is ridiculous. Whooping their ass by 12 points, and they still calling these bitch ass fouls.
they just trying to make sure that shit stay close, cause they ain't.
Yeah, man, man, I'm on my, even though we win it, I feel like turning away from this shit. But fuck, what was I trying to say? Uh, fuck, this fucking rest made me forget what I was trying to say. Fuck it.
Wow.
I think that chick Effie is cute though. Is she still on the second
Oh
season?
yeah, man. Effie fine as fuck.
Yeah, she fun. Youngster is fine. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, oh yeah, she cute.
Effie
I
fine as
can't
shit.
wait. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
man. She
Yeah.
in there. You gotta watch the second season, nigga. She got a whole lesbian scene and all that shit, man.
Oh shit, real?
Yeah,
They don't give a
man.
fuck. That's one thing about Power. They don't. Well, they do give a fuck. But yeah, they don't give a fuck about how they fuck. I'm like, damn. I remember one time Tate was clapping cheeks. Well,
his one of his like his one of his
yeah,
like yeah, I know you're talking about one of his like damn
his
like one
AIDS. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Like, look at Tate.
Hey, okay. So Ghost is number one. He's the boss. Then it's Tommy. Then who's under Tommy?
Uh,
I would
I
say
don't.
Julio.
Roller.
Nah, Julio, because that's the nigga that's right underneath Tommy. That's the nigga that be taking care of all the money and all that shit. So they
Julio.
trust that
Yeah,
nigga Julio.
yeah. But Roller was up there too, wasn't he?
But
Underneath Tommy.
His Roller used to be he was the
Yeah.
leader of his own gang, the RSKs.
Yeah, that's true. You right. You right. You right. Him and Ghost was just tight.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah.
Who Julio is the Mexican, right? That he's in
Julio.
season one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he play a
Julio.
bigger role?
Oh yeah,
You talking about?
you gotta finish watching that shit. Yeah, he Julio, man, he had. Oh, I ain't even gonna say. I was about to say something. Ooh, I'm.
I know. God, y'all got to get. Um, is Julio was Puerto Rican dude, wasn't he?
Mhm.
That was always in them TV shows.
Yeah, the one that had the neck tat or whatever. The one that remember he went over to Tommy crib and he flipped on that
Yeah.
nigga when Holly was there.
Oh yeah.
He was like he like his right hand man. That shit, that fire, man. I think that's probably one of the best shows that was written besides black shows. I'm not even gonna say black shows. It's one of the best shows, period.
Yeah.
Because
Period.
them
Yeah.
first 3 seasons, like you said, man, that shit set the tone.
Yeah. That was really good writing and acting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Cause
my God,
the
man.
shit they were saying made it seem like they was a real black female. Little simple, like little shit they would say and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like she would
Yeah.
say some shit to Tariq, you like, yeah, that's some shit a black mom would say to that nigga. And when Tariq started feeling himself and all that shit, he started talking
Yeah.
crazy to them niggas and all that. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. God damn, Steph, you gotta make that. Man, fucking Rudy Gobert make me sick.
My goddamn stomach is crazy. But shit, I'm about to get up off this thing, man. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I watch football tomorrow, but right now my stomach killing me, man. I don't know how long I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
be in
hear
the bathroom.
you. Hey, man. Yeah.
But
Happy
I
New Year.
appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you coming through home Oaktown, and I appreciate you too, No. I'll be back on
No
tomorrow.
problem, man.
I'll be back on that one. Probably it's gonna be that's what 11 o'clock. Not even that's that 9 o'clock
Oh,
over there.
yeah.
10 o'clock your time. So you probably ain't gonna be
Yeah.
until probably later on. But I'll be on tomorrow watching football, talking my shit about my Colts because they play tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll be
Yes,
up,
sir.
man.
I appreciate you coming through. You too, No.
I know, man.
All right, appreciate
No
y'all.
doubt. I'll catch y'all
All
later.
right.
Yes, sir.
All
Be
right,
safe.
later. You too. Peace.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through and watching the stream. You know what I'm saying? 3 hours in. You know what I'm saying? My stomach going ham and cheese. Sound like a little grizzly cup in my stomach. So I gotta get my black ass up out of here and hit this motherfucking bathroom. Until next time, I'm about this thing. I appreciate y'all watching this. Peace.
Supposed to be my man, they was counting favors. I ain't understand. Certified haters. Niggas jump ship too fast for money, like Dion Waiters. This big drip, this is beyond Gators. Rest in peace to Pop. I'm from a town where niggas flat.